What's up, Eric? The commitment, brother. The commitment is unrivaled. Absolutely unrivaled. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Trying to find a link. Trying to find a link. Eric, you were on it quick, dude. You did really well. All right, we're in. Love it. Cool, we got a link. We got a link. We love it. Now we need a timer. We can link the timer. We can link the timer. We can do this. 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 We need a timer. And then when the timer comes up, we can put the timer there. Beautiful, boys. All right, we're in. Sorry about that, boys. The computer just went and died and crashed, but that's all good. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's Stream East is the one I'm using, Tim. Stream East. I hate your new Hep C lighting, Dougie. I don't know. I feel like it's fine. Like, I tried the other two settings and they were too much. Thank you, Eric. Super necessary hammer fist by Barack Obama. Thank you for the $2, Eric. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, dude. You're a legend, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what? I'll put the link in the Discord for you, Tim. I'll put the link in the Discord for you. The most guaranteed shit in the world. Chimaev is going to freeze at the press conference when Drickus makes him explain this crypto scams. True, mate. Very true. Chimaev's going to hate that shit, brother. Very true. I'll put in the Discord. Literally. No, I said thank you so much for the $2. Super necessary hammer fist by Barack Obama. I said thank you so much for the $2, dude. Thank you, dude. Sorry, man. I'm trying to get the fucking link in the Discord. I'm just setting things up. I'm sorry, mate. Hang on a second. Trying to get Timmy's Discord. There we go. All right, Tim's got a link. Done. Sorry, mate. Thank you for the $2, dude. I appreciate it. It means a lot. I said I appreciate it. I said thank you. Don't put the time on the meter. Refund, Eric. We're not doing a metered stream, dickhead. DC looks like a black king from Spider-Man. He does, mate. Apologize. Shut up, fuckwit. I pray DDP brings up Kadyrov at the presser. DDP only pushes back as hard as you push him. So if you're not cool to DDP, that's when he brings everything out. But if you're chilled with DDP, he'll be nice to you. So it all depends how you want to react to DDP. DDP gives you just as much as you give him. Bring the meter up. We're not doing a meter today, mate. We're not doing a meter. We're going to do the live stream. Then I'm going to film my recap. And then we might do another vertical stream later tonight. We'll see. We'll see what happens. DC should change his name to BC, Big Chungus. He should, mate. The Big Chungus DC. What's up, Justin Sniper? Thank you for coming back, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, my computer just crashes for no reason. Just bring the meter up for the vibes. We're not doing the meter for the vibes. Nacho, no. Just bring the meter up for the vibes. Cheers, bro. That's good, Tim. I'm happy you got it. I got yelled at by Eric for taking the time to give you that link. I was abused by Eric. Unbelievable. Just bring the meter up for the vibes. DC is 2 years away from being Dave Blunt's. Bro, have you ever done a studio tour? I would like to see it one day. There's nothing to see, Skynet. There's nothing to see. I mean, there's a futon behind here. There's nothing to see, mate. There's a futon behind here. There's a chest of drawers behind here. It's just a blank white office room. It's just a desk with a laptop on a stand and another screen here. There's really not a lot to see, mate. Poll the chat for if they like the new lighting. I mean, there's 3 options, Nacho. There's this. There's this, which is too pale. This is too pale, Nacho. This is way too pale. I look like a fucking cancer patient with this one. This is way too pale. And then the other one. No, that's not better. No, it's not. And then the other one is this, which is way too orange. So the other one's in the middle. So I picked the middle one. It's too pale, too orange, and the other one's just right. You get more donos with the pale one? No, dickheads. No. So the lighting is what the lighting is. Go back to the deathbed lighting? No. Pale one is goated? No, it's not. You're wrong. Do the middle one? Yeah, the middle one's the best one. That's the best one. That's the best one. Easily, that's the best one. And then I can turn that up to add a little bit more red. So that's that. Hospital waiting room lighting? Yeah, exactly. No. Nacho just does the... Skynet is just trying to make you look Indian. You're just trying to make me look as sickly, mate. How about you open the curtains? Are you allergic to vitamin D? Well, then the lighting changes help me because I've got... where the sun goes down, it shines through the back window, so the lighting constantly changes. So you've got to control the lighting in a studio, you know? Make it even redder, the UFC light. No, then it's too much. Then it's too much. What's up, sloppers? Fucking hell. G'day, sloppers. How are you? Dougie, I became your member today. Could I get the Discord hookup? Of course you can, sloppers. Can you do something about that name? Crasta mode for Peyton Talbott touchbar. We might do Crasta mode for Peyton Talbott touchbar. Yeah. Your lighting looks like Mexico in every TV show. What does that even fucking mean, mate? Just move the sun. Yeah, exactly. Just control the sun, genius. Yeah. All right, I'm getting the Discord link for sloppers. There you go, mate. There's the Discord link. Will Peyton get bummed again? He might get bummed again. Yes, Peyton Gilbert might get bummed again. What are we watching a fucking commercial for during a paid pay-per-view? Oh, because I'm on the TNT sports stream. God damn it. You said he looked like a Simpsons character. Who did I say that about too, Smelly? Get some blackout curtains and it's not the windows are covered. The windows are covered. This is like if there's no lights on in the studio. This is what a studio in the office. It's just an office. It's just a second bedroom. That's an office. You're welcome, sloppers. Can't imagine being Indian. Okay, all right. I can see half the comments and it's driving. I can't see half the comments and it's driving me. Have you got it set to all comments, Tim? We need Lima to KO to close out Pride Month. All right. How does MMA Guru's stream look like he is streaming from bed? It's all about where he sets up the camera. And he's got black in the back instead of white. I've got white in the back. So it changes the reflective light and everything depending on what you've got. Man, there's really nothing to see in it. This is just a room. This fight's going to be a war. I reckon it will be, Nacho. I reckon this fight's going to be sick. Why are you drinking? It's just solo. You guys are on one today. You guys are on another level today. I swear to God. Chat is fucking Peyton Talbotting today. Dougie is the yin to MMA Guru's yang. Exactly, too, smelly fingers. Exactly. Oh, sorry, it's just lemon soda. Exactly. A cup of semen. 0 sugar semen. Yeah, 0 sugar semen. All protein. All protein. Solo mixed with vodka? No, Shyla. No, I've got some Scottish. I've got some Scotch whiskey and I've got some beers for my afternoon, Shyla. I got some What are you drinking? What's the time over in Russia? It must be early in the morning in Russia. Or are you still in Japan? Where are you at, Shyla? What's going on? What country are you in? What are you drinking? How are you celebrating? Last stream, guys. Shyla is like, I'm going to stay up for the entire stream. I'm just going to have one wine. Didn't hear from her again. She passed out straight away. She opened up a glass of wine, passed out straight away. It's not called Scotch, it's just called whiskey. I've got Scotch whiskey. I leave for Russia on Monday. There you go. She's going to Russia on Monday. So you're still in Japan. So you're on our time zone if you're in Japan. It's the afternoon for you. 12 o'clock. Is it coconut water or bull protein? Bull protein, mate. Based Shyla, secret agent. Based secret agent Shyla. No, Dougie, you have whiskey. No, I've got Scotch. I've got Scotch whiskey here, mate. I've got Scotch whiskey in the kitchen. When I get up to take a piss, I'll bring the bottle over. We invented it. It's called whiskey. It's called Scotch, mate. Scotch. What are you wearing on your wrist? Nothing, just jangles. Just some jangles, a watch. Just woke up, you know, had a shower, did my haircut this morning. Gave myself a bloody haircut this morning and then sat down to do the stream, you know? Having a damn good time with it. Enjoying ourselves. I got Scotch tape, bragging it. Fuck it, I was going to stop drinking for a while, but if Charles wins, we are getting blacked out. We are getting blacked out. Nacho's building. The edible's starting to kick in now. Nacho's going, fuck it, we're getting back on it. Come on, alright, B Fatty, thank you, dude. I'm trying to save myself from the YouTube censorship, which seems to be hitting me hard this week. Dougie, I know your country hasn't contributed anything ever. Nikola Tesla, saving Eastern Europe for NATO. 4 Roman emperors were born in Serbia. I don't know what you're talking about, mate. But Serbia is actually, the entire electrical system, Nikola Tesla. So, pull up. All you guys did was turn fucking potatoes into poison, alright? And took the rest of the world to refine it and turn it into Scotch. So you just calm down, help me. None of that compares to electricity. I'm 18, not legal to drink here. Need to brew some moonshine for me to celebrate off a Charles Oliveira win. You can find some, Skynet. I found some illegal alcohol in India. You can find some. Sorry, too smelly, meant to answer you before. The answer is yes, brother, yes. Australia also contributed to giving us some people who are fucking built different, mate. Fucking built different. Edison mogged Tesla. Edison stole off Tesla, mate. We invented the TV, the phones, the modern machine. Don't come at me, Bushmaster. What Scotsman invented the TV? You guys didn't invent nothing except fighting other clans, mate. If we can't fight them out, we'll breed them out. Prima nocta. We'll breed them out. Talbott's got a times 5 attribute due to a Pride Month boost. Nice one, Eric. Edison electrocuted an elephant. What a douchebag. He did. To prove that it was safe, he fucking killed an elephant. Fuck Edison. Real G's, no Tesla's the real deal. Bye, Skynet. Bye. Alexander Graham Bell. He's Scottish. There you go, little man. You got to do the little man. You got Alexander Graham Bell, little man. Straight out of Glasgow. You know, I've been to Edinburgh. By the way, help me. I've been to Edinburgh. I went when I was 14, 15. I went to Edinburgh, yeah. Talbot was definitely never told no as a child. Yes, you can tell by the giant target he has in the middle of his chest so his boyfriend can just unlock. Edison died a billionaire surrounded by his family. Tesla died alone in a hotel room, destitute in poverty. Because he gave it all away. He was such a good man. He didn't believe in money. He cared about helping the human race. That's the difference between Eastern Europeans and disgusting, degenerate Westerners that only care about the money. Any donations, you get to skip the queue and go to the front of the line. Make sure to subscribe to the membership to see back-end content. Eastern Europeans don't care about money, mate. We're not disgusting like Westerners that are just there chasing the dollar. Please like and subscribe and donate. Edinburgh's for the Talbots. Talbot round 2. TK. Yeah, let's lock in, boys. The fight's about to start. Come on. We are live! UFC International Fight Week. A man on his third fight in the UFC and Contender Series timer. Get the timer ready. The timer's ready. Spready. Spready. The timer's ready. It's going to be down here. Timer's going to be down here. We're ready. Spready. Timer's going to be ready, boys. It's down here. It's going to pop up down in that corner. I'll get it ready. Don't worry. Although it's Gate and Talbott, so we don't even need the timer. No way you can be ahead of me. I can't be ahead of you, dude. I'm borrowing it off the Eastern Europeans. I can't be ahead of you. Come on, Lima! I like Felipe Lima. He's a good kid. He's a good kid. He just wants to win fights and go see his mum back in Brazil. I thought it was Oliveira by the tattoos and the shorts. There you go, Skynet. Dougie, those $17 and $12 odds for Moik have surged to $5 now. There you go. There you go. No shit, Tim. What a change up, huh? I can't believe you tried to tell a Scotsman that Australia invented better. I was saying that Serbia invented better stuff. I don't think Australia has invented anything except for Winnie Blues and an ice break. I don't think Australia's invented anything. Yeah, I don't think there are any Australian inventions. Eric, the fight hasn't started yet, dickhead. You read that wrong? Shit, I'll go back and read that. Hang on. Nice Serbian accent. Yeah, well, I grew up in Australia. We invented Wi-Fi? No, we didn't. Did we? Based Australia. Alright, here we go. Timer. Beautiful, mate. You're 1 minute into the fight already. There you go. I can't control it. You know what I mean? Hawaii invented Wi-Fi. Australia invented charisma. There you go, mate. Oh, big overhand from Lima. You're a minute in? Okay. Well, I can't control the streams, mate. It is what it is. I'm not paying $80 for this. I can suck a fat one. Little jab from Talbott. 1-2 from Talbott. Ooh. Oh, Lima with a big overhand doesn't look good. Low kick from Talbott. I think Talbott's going to win. Lima needs to compose himself. You're using OBS Studio for the YouTube? Yeah, I'm using OBS. Yep. It's not like I knew, mate, so don't ever yell at me again. Well, there you go, mate. Alright? I'm using... Watch your fucking tone with me, mate. Alright, I don't want to annoy the Stormtrooper. Lima trying to grapple him up. Lima knows the path to victory here. Take Talbott down. He knows the assignment. They're just kissing each other, by the way. Ugh. Disgusting. Felipe knows the assignment. You've got to take Peyton Talbott down and out-grapple him. They break. Lima runs to the center of the cage. Lima standing on the monster can. Spinning wheel. Big, over-exaggerating shots from Lima. I don't like it. Lima takes Talbott down. Talbott gets back to his feet. The game has changed for Talbott. Talbott gets back to his feet. Lima gets him back down again. Touchbot leveled up his grappling. He really did. The game has changed. Talbott ends up in the top position. Just where he likes it. Oh, fuck. The game plan isn't the same anymore. Talbott likes this position. Talbott manages to get himself back up. The game has changed. Been having too much fun. No, he's locked in. He's training. He's locked in. Lima's trying to roll out of it, but Talbott's the better grappler out of the two of them. Very interesting. Lima goes for an ankle lock. Doesn't work in modern MMA. Talbott gets back on top. Talbott's in guard now. Rains down some elbows from top. Very nasty ground and pound. Lemur gets himself back to the feet. Talbott sticks to him like glue. Don't speak too soon. Well, we'll see, won't we? Shoulder strike from Talbott. Lemur up against the cage. Talbott pushing into him. Also go. Lemur goes for the judo toss. Lemur on top. Talbott on bottom. Minute 22 left on my clock. Talbott on his back. Just how he likes it. DC thinks Lemur can win the round with 1 minute of control in top position. DC's retarded. Have you seen the movie Chopper with Eric Bana? Oh, I love that movie. That's one of my favorite. I watched it maybe 2 weeks ago. I thought of, yeah. When he's getting stabbed at the start. Mate, what are you doing? You're going to kill me, mate. Mate, just calm down. Stop stabbing me, mate. You're going to hurt me. Cash? Here? There's no fucking cash here, mate. Here? No cash. Peyton Talbott back up. 27 seconds left on the clock. Jimmy, if you fucking keep stabbing me, mate, I'm going to die. What are you doing, mate? I love that movie. I love that movie. Talbott, round one. Talbott, round one. Talbott's really leveled up his grappling. Talbott looks at Lemur like, you thought you could take me down, mate. I think Talbott gets round one. So do I. I'm giving that a comfortable round one to Peyton Talbott. He's really learned how to play around on the ground. Bro is used to manhandling men. He is, mate. Yeah. Nice shirt, Chop. They make them for men. When he goes to the bar and he's just got his cock out the whole time. Oh, it's such a good movie, man. Oh, fuck. Dude just grapples him down. Fuck, what do you do with Talbott now? Now that he knows how to grapple. And Lemur's striking looks horrible. He's overthrowing everything, putting a lot of heat on everything. Really overswinging. I don't like it, man. What's up, Doug? How's the card been? Why are you calling me Duck? It's been good, man. It's been good. It's been a good card. I'm enjoying it. I'm extremely Asian. How Asian are you today? What levels are the Asian levels today? Lemur! Just, why don't we try establishing the jab? Why don't we just try establishing the jab? Rather than spinning this and overhand that, big old movements. Just, yeah, big hooks. Why don't we just jab? Why don't we throw a jab, brother? Plant your feet and jab. Why don't we try that? Knee up the middle from Peyton Talbott. Just a jab. No, not a hammer fist. Not lead with the two. Big one, too. Talbott likes it. Can we just establish a jab and a low kick? Not a big meaty hook, you fucking sped. Can we just establish a jab and a low kick? Lemur's on the single leg. Peyton Talbott scrambles out of it. Lemur's on bottom again. MMA fighters are dumb. They're dumb. They're dumb. They're dumb. They're dumb. They're dumb. They're dumb. MMA Joey's the frog. Kermit the frog. Yeah, MMA Joey's the frog. Why am I a frog? Ribbit. I'm glad I changed my bet purely on seeing a rainbow-coloured parrot 20 minutes before the fight. It told you that parrot spoke to your soul, Timmy. He's so Asian he uses chopsticks to type on the keypad. Now that is extremely Asian. Main card on International Fight Week, by the way. I know, dude. I know, Eric. The hype that they're trying to give International Fight Week is embarrassing. Can we just establish the jab, please, Lemur? Please. See how Talbott's finding the range with his jab? Not a spinning back fist! Not a big meaty hook! Not a spinning wheel kick! Can we just try a fucking jab? Just a basic range-finding jab. For fuck's sake! Hook to the body from Lima. Shoot on the single out in the open from Lima. Silver versus Sun and 2 was the biggest international fight night card of all, international fight week card of all time. Was it, Shotgun? Was it? Maybe. Maybe. Frank Ocean's wife isn't fighting how he normally fight. I know, he's fighting really well, man. M.A. Joey's not a frog, he's a retarded. He can't be a frog. Fair. Touch butt reversals are crazy. They are. They're really good. Yeah. Touch butts reversals are really... His ground and pound is nice. Lima's drowning here under the ground and pound. Talbott lets him up. $80, by the way. Yeah, no way I'd be paying $80 for this. All right, Lima, we're standing up. There you go. Yeah, just thank you, DC. Can we just get started with the striking? Can we just start some basic striking? Not two hands at the same time, Lima, you fucking potato. Can we just slow down and not a spinning back fist out of nowhere? Oh, fuck. He's so bad. What's Lena doing out here? Lima is so open to body kicks, but Palin won't throw them because he's scared of the takedown. Yeah. I mean, he shouldn't be. He's been able to scramble back out of them so well. Lima's exposing Talbott's dogshit boxing, but he keeps doing dumb shit. I know, it's so... I'm just shocked by Lima's decisions with his striking. Lima's plan is to make you think he doesn't have a plan. Lima with the potato fight IQ. I know, dude. Like, I'm speechless at what I'm seeing with the retard. Oh, he's on bottom. He ended up on back, and he's on bottom. Just how good is Barcelos? Oh my god, he was on his back and ended up on bottom. Oh my god, just throw in the towel. Lima's team, just throw in the fucking towel. How are these your coaches? 2-0 Peyton? Yeah. Peyton is flowing on the feet like he normally would. I think his last fight just ruined his confidence. Might be. Might be. Shook him off nicely. He really did. Dude, I am shocked by the regression of Lima's skill set. Lima's just a tard? Yeah, I know, Toad. I know. I'm shocked. I'm like... taken aback. I might bet by KO, not for the win or decision. I might bet by KO, though, not for the win. I forget what I was saying for this fight. I think I was saying it was going to go the distance. I think I said this fight was going to go the distance. I think I said Lima to win, but the fight would go the distance. Peyton usually looks very calm on the feet, but he doesn't look very confident. Yeah, maybe that last fight shook him off a little bit. Who knows? Who knows what's going through Peyton's head? Oh, good hands from Peyton there. That was a good combo, Toad. There's a little bit of the old Peyton. Just chilling. Stop spinning. Oh, he doesn't do it again, does he? There's a low kick. You see that, Lima? Just a standard low kick. See what I'm saying? Just a low kick and a jab. Now, just fucking fight like a normal human being, Lima! Oh my fucking god. Helicopter! Helicopter! Just fight like a fucking normal person, mate. Nice 1-2 from Peyton. Lima shoots in the open on the single. Gets Peyton back against the cage. Threads on the screen. Aaron Bronstead is a cuck. Doug, shut up, Doug. Stop. You gotta censor yourself, Doug. Back on the hips. That was a nice takedown there from Lima. Lima's down 2 rounds, though, so, you know, hugging in the grappling in the last 3 minutes of the fight isn't going to win you the fight here, Lima. Peyton was too worried about looking cool then. What the fuck? That is Peyton's big take back, yeah? Lima's still trying to grapple like a goof. It ain't working, bro. You got to knock him out. You're down 2 rounds. There's 3 minutes left on the clock. Here's what we'll do. Hug the hips. Here's what we'll do. We'll hold position against the cage right in front of the clock. We're going to try and get a rear naked choke here. We're going to try. We're just going to keep trying to take him down. We're just going to keep grappling. We're down 2 rounds. What sub are we hunting here, Justin? What sub are we looking for here? There's 30 seconds gone. What sub are we looking for here? Body shot. Back up. All right. We just burnt 30 seconds doing nothing. We're down 2 rounds. We jabbed and we landed. You see this, Lima? We jabbed and we landed. Do you see what happens there? You throw the regular low kick and it lands. You throw the jab and it lands. He's drowning against the cage. Oh, spinning wheel kick from Peyton. Beautiful. He was trying to get into position for the sub. Fair enough. Fair enough, if you reckon. I saw him just holding on to their hips, Justin. But fair enough, dude. Talbott's striking defense is crazy. It is really good. It is. But just the basic. He wasn't even trying the basics, Nacho. The times that he did try the basics, it worked. He's scared of standing with Talbott, I know. But the times he's working the basics, it's working. Rather than this big overthrowing bullshit. Oh shit, that's a Peyton Talbott. What the fuck are we watching? There's no way a Peyton Talbott fight's ending like this. Get the fuck out of here! There's no fucking way! That's impossible! Oh, what are the fucking odds that a Peyton Talbott fight would end in that position? Dude, that is fucking seated north south at a Peyton Talbott fight! Oh my god, I love this sport! I love this sport so fucking much, man. There is no fucking way. What are the fucking odds that a fucking Peyton Talbott fight would end in that position? They're fucking seated north-south. You cannot make this shit up. Oh, Talbott versus Woodson? Why the fuck not? Oh, peak MMA. That's peak MMA. Oh, I love this sport. This fight should be a wake-up call for Drickus that he needs to disown Cameron Simon. Oh my god, I know. Fuck, how bad is Cameron Simon? Oof. Dude, Lima looks horrible. I'm so disappointed in Felipe Lima. Oh, I'm so disappointed. Sack him? No, that's fucking hilarious. I reckon they deliberately did that. Tim, there's no way they could choreograph that. 30-27 Talbott. 30-27 Talbott. Yep, yep. That was the worst teabagging I've seen in a while. Seriously, Justin? That's so funny that it went that way. Talbott versus Woodson should be called Alien versus Predator. Oh. Man, he really... Either Felipe Lima is dog shit or he really leveled up. Maybe there's a little bit of both in that. Felipe Lima's just fucking dog shit, but he's not. But Felipe Lima's not dog shit. I'm so surprised by Felipe Lima. He can fight, absolutely. Lima really thought he won that. I'm so surprised by Lima in that fight. Just a complete lack of fundamentals. What are you praying for, Lima? What are you praying for? I'm so confused. Talbot only won because of the Pride Month boost. If this fight was a week later, he'd lose. Eric, you might have called it perfectly, dude. I want to listen to him speak. Hang on. Someone said it earlier. Peyton Talbot by North-South Cockstrust. I know, guys. Fucking hilarious. Benil Moicano is heat. I'm scared for Benil Moicano, Ron. Rogan hitting on Talbot. Rogan loves it, mate. Let me just listen to what he says. Pride Month gave him a 10% grappling and stats. It did, mate. Adrian Yanez. Adrian Yanez. You guys don't really think Talbot was losing during Pride Month? I know, dude. I shouldn't. I was on the Lima hype train. I know. I know. Talbot striking is sus. It is, dude. W stream. Thank you, Ron. I appreciate it, dude. I can see him getting slept with an overhand. That's why Adrian Yanez. Right, now I've caught up with Eric. I think Talbot Woodson. I like Talbot Woodson. Yes. What is it meant to be? I gotta take a giant piss. I'll be right back. I've been busting. I've been fucking... I drank this entire bottle of soda just then, and I've been sitting on it. I'll be right back, boys. 1 second. Shadowhead! Stop! Stop! We ride with Moicano. I'll be right back, boys. The fuck are these UK commercials on TNT Sport? Alright, we're here. Let's go, Money Moicano. Let's go, Moicano. Let's go for that. Talbott getting his back blown out tonight, and he's earned it, mate. He's earned it. Old ass man has flab and major white hair. Benil, I can't see the walkouts because I've got TNT commercials instead. It's really enjoyable. Maybe there'll be a different stream that has the American version. He's off eating more papillary again? Alright. No, that's still TNT. How powerful of a celebrity would Charles be if he replicates what RoboCop did? He'll take over the sport like Alex Pereira. He'll take over the sport. Alright, TNT, it is what it is. They're not walking yet? Oh shit, that's right by me. There you go. Benny got ground and pound TKO. No, Moicano will win this. Dougie cannot afford for Moicano to lose. I cannot afford for him to lose. Showing off Marine Corps base, Myanmar on the stream. Are they, Eric? Why? Oh, there it is. There's the base. Miramar. Miramar. Live looking Miramar. Why? They're having a watch party on base. Okay. I think Money Moicano gets it done. I hope so, Nacho. I hope so, Nacho. I do. The only fight for Oliveira if he wins is the Armin rematch. I agree. Help me completely. There's a watch party on the back. Yeah, I saw. Based. It's been a great night of fights so far. I've really enjoyed UFC 317. I think it's been really good. Dana White's going to be bragging about this one. Faux show. Yeah, I think the card's been good. I've enjoyed it. I think the stream's been good. You guys have been funny as fuck. The fights have been awesome. Yeah, it's been good. Mike versus male pattern baldness. He just needs to go to Turkey, brother. I love the Marine Corps. You're a stormtrooper. Moik is a beast. He'll do it for us again tonight. I hope so, Eric. I don't want to eat 12 hot dogs. Please keep Dariush safe. Yes, I agree, Shotgun. Keep him safe against the power that is Moicano. I love the idea. Shut up, dickhead. I'm so hyped to see you eat 16 hot dogs. I can't believe Doug's going to eat 20 hot dogs. 25 hot dogs? Cheddarhead's insane. Shut up, Christian Grey. Long live the Empire. That's right. That's right. That's how we stop getting censored. Yeah, globalism's good. I can't wait for my 15-minute city. You know, I hope that somehow they figure out to put chips in my hand so I don't have to get my phone out when I pay for things. I've got my government online ID. Where's yours? Can I have some views now, YouTube? Thank you. You have to eat 12 hot dogs if Moicano loses. Did you make against Talbott? No, it was against Cheddarhead. So if Moicano wins, Cheddarhead owes me $100. If Benil Dariush wins, I have to eat 12 hot dogs live on the stream. What happened to the stream? I don't know. What happened to the stream? Is the stream down? Warning, the stream looks alright to me, mate. No, streams. This is part 2 of the fight companion. Yeah, the computer crashed. So we've reset. Change my username. This is better. What's up, slops? It's better. It's better, mate. I'm fully convinced Cheds has a food fetish. Me too, Antec. Why would he want to see it? Doug, if Talbot keeps improving like that between the fights, there's no telling his ceiling. Yeah, I know. It was a big improvement, Nacho. I know. I agree. Yeah, he's one of the prospects to watch. He's a hot young prospect to watch, is Peyton Talbot. I agree. I don't even have Medicare card and dry. Yep. No, Tim, you're based as fuck, and you know I love it, dude. You know I absolutely love it. I'm fully convinced Chad's is a food fit. Yeah, we've all caught up on the chats. Will the hot dogs be eaten tonight? No, help me. I don't have 12 hot dogs in my house. I will go and get the preparations for 12 hot dogs, and I will get them ready for Cheddarhead. What's your favorite kind of cheese? Blue cheese. King Island blue cheese. But I think on the hot dogs, I'll just go with a little bit of tasty cheese. I don't want to overdo it since there's going to be 12s of them. Did Tad Booty actually win, Dougie? Yes, he looked really good. He looked really good as well. And believe it or not, this isn't a joke. The fight ended in a mounted 69 position, seated north-south position, with Peyton Talbott thrusting his cock into Lima's mouth. Not a joke. That's what happened towards the end of the fight. Bareback is the best base for MMA, according to Peyton Talbott. Absolutely true, help me. Absolutely true. Talbott had nothing in the pocket. Rob Font would brutally KO him. Ooh, good matchmaking there from Toad. Very good matchmaking. Have you seen that Indian cheese they eat that has maggots in it? That can't be real. That can't be real. Ilya's been streaming everything on Instagram today. He's wrapping his hands now. I love Ilya Topuria. Love it. I could suck down 12 hot dogs right now. I'm not walking into that one, Shiloh. Oh, good. Maybe he was just sore from Frank Ocean last fight. That might have been what it was. I've got to give this go day that made my life impossible, but still I work with that on the line. No, I know, dude. I know. I get it, dude. Trust me. I understand how it is to try and work around their rules. Trust me, I completely understand. Skynet's been real silent since we mentioned the Indian maggot cheese. Skynet said that he had to pop out for work. He had things to do, mate. Mine is spicy variety or asagio. I don't know what any of them are. But yeah, there's something about the blue cheese that I like. Something about, which is just mold inside the cheese, but I love it. I think it's so delicious. It's true. It's Italian. It's called Casu Masu Dagi. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this. Shut up, help me. Wait, I have entered the chat. Peyton Talbot's hole. What's up, Peyton Talbot's hole? Australians don't have any other cheese or blue cheese. No, they do. It's just my favorite. Is a... Oh. It's a Sardinian sheep cheese. And it's intentionally infested with maggots. Oh. That's disgusting. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, Cheddarhead. It's over for you, Cheddarhead. Let's go. You owe me $100, brother. Is JDM's favorite cheese? It's JDM's favorite cheese. That's disgusting. You can find YouTube videos of them eating it. Yeah, I'm not going to watch that. I don't want to be disgusted. He is Sardinian. Oh, yeah, JDM is Sardinian, the disgusting cunt. You can eat that instead of the hot dog? No, never. Never. It sounds fucking horrendous. That does. It's disgusting. I'm nervous for Moik. It's not about no way it's such a big bracing range. Surely as long-range striking will smoke Benny. That's what I'm hoping for here, Timmy. The long-rangey striking. That's absolutely what I'm hoping for here. Maggots have a lot of protein. Don't care. Not eating bugs. Fuck them. No. Cheddarhead texted me and said that. You're going to eat that instead? No, I'm not eating the maggot cheese instead of the hot dogs. Skynet is busy making cobras dance out of baskets for pennies. Be nice to Skynet, you fuck. Be nice to Skynet. Stop. If JDN can eat that, there's no fucking... Yeah, JDM can't tap because he literally eats maggot cheese. That cheese isn't as disgusting as cat poop. What's cat poop coffee? What the fuck? What is wrong with people? Why don't they just eat normal shit? I cannot afford to lose. I agree, Eric. I cannot afford to lose this fight. Please, MMA gods. Dear MMA gods. Fuck Cheddarhead. Fuck Cheddarhead and his fucking bet. Ride with Moicano. Amen to Dana White. Amen to Robbie Lawler. Amen to Jorge Masvidal's flying knee. Amen and hallelujah to Bryce Bible Mitchell. Here's to all the MMA gods. I do not want to lose this fucking bet. Does Moicano look chubby or am I too high? I haven't had a good clean look at him, Nacho. You know what? This is one of those ones, Nacho, where I've got to go back tonight and just watch this entire pay-per-view again. Yeah. Let's just play. Brunel doesn't know it does. He doesn't know. Brunel's got no idea. No. Alright, on my stream, they're calling out Benil Dariush now. They're doing the... You streaming fights in the Discord? I can't. My computer can't handle it anymore, Chris. I'm very sorry, dude. Should be a new computer by the end of the year. One far younger and more powerful. And when your action begins, Mark Smith. Alright, here we go. 45 seconds in. That's good, Eric. I can't do anything about that. Let's go, Moik. Let's go, Moik. Come on, Moicano, you bald fuck. I cannot afford to have you lose. It's just the stream I've got. I don't have another stream, so this is what I got, Larry. I'm not paying $80 for this. Get ready to eat those hot dogs. I'm not going to eat those hot dogs. We're going to win. Come on, Moicano. Come on, you fucking old fuck. Yeah, Benil's leading with his fingers, mate. Take a point away. You need to take a point away. Shut up, Larry. I don't believe you. I might even turn the chat off for this fight. I'm seriously considering just minimizing the chat. Get Starling. It's not about that. It's the streams that I've got. How is eating 12 hot dogs a punishment? I'm just not in the mood for 12 hot dogs. I don't believe you, Eric. Nice low kick from Benil Dariush. Yes, Moicano! 1-2 down the center. Let's go. Let's go. Jake Paul's KO. Don't believe you. Oh, nice low kick from Benil. Nice knee up the middle. Jake Paul just got slept in the... I don't believe him. Oh, nice hands from Moicano. Not enough studs on the cut. Yeah, it's not worth $80. Oh, no. Benil drops Moicano with the leg kick. Oh, yeah. If Shotgun's telling the truth, great news. Can't wait to celebrate Jake Paul being slept. That's fucking awesome. Oh, another low kick from Moicano. Oh, boy. Benil. Did he hurt his leg? People forget, man. Benil's got power. Kick speed is good, yeah. Ooh. All I said was that it was fast. Was the kick speed? The kick speed is fast. You're right, Eric. Oh yeah, I see the oil check from Moicano. Getting his hooks in, as it were. Peyton Talbott would be smiling right now. Oh, deeper. G'day, possums. Moicano, Benil playing the hand game. Very slow kick from Moicano out of nowhere. I'm here to support my boy Dariush. Long live Iran. Alright, brother. I'm going for Moicano. Shout out to Iran. They're doing the Lord's work. Jake Paul's prospect was violently KO'd. Ah, there you go. Jake Paul's prospect. Whatever that is. Oh, nice 1-2 from Moicano. Beautiful. Dariush is from Iraq. Either way, they're doing the right stuff down there. High kick from Benil. Oh, good body kick from Benil lands. Oh, I feel like it's Benil's round, but I suck at judging fights when I care. But I feel like Benil's round 1. He's Iranian? Oh, there you go. Shout out to Iran. Oh, good 1-2 down the middle from Benil. Good return from Moicano with the left hook. Nice low kick from Benil. That low kick is landing really well from Benil. Who doesn't have power? Don't know. Oh, Benil? You saying Benil doesn't have... Oh, Moicano drops Benil! Moicano drops Benil! Oil check from Moicano! Round 1, Moicano! He drops Benil in a close round! They're scrambling on the ground! Moicano's on the back! Get fucked, Jet ahead! Get fucked, Jet ahead! Get fucked, Jet ahead! Rips to the body does Moicano. Knee up the middle does Moicano. Bang with the left. goes Moicano. Benil's trying to big meaty hook his way out of the pocket. 7 seconds left on the clock. Yes! 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 Woo! Yes! Yes! I need to, just before the drop, I need to move around. It's not over, no, but it was a good first round. It was a good first round. I need to move around. I need movement. Doing your Guru impression? Am I? I wasn't thinking of Guru. Dariush is tough. Dariush is tough, yeah. Called the Dougie the long-range boxer. You did call that, Timmy, yeah. You did, Tim. You did say that, brother. You did. You did. Here we go, round 2. I touch. We're on. Round 2 started. Of course, you guys can see my clock. You know exactly where I'm at. The guy Jake Paul got clowned by Aldo Silva like 5 years ago. Jake Paul is the master of beating dinosaurs. True. Jake Paul only fights old heads. Very, very true. Moicano's trying to wrestle. Benil's on the back. Don't do this. Don't do this, Moicano. Don't do this, Moicano. Hey, Dougie, do you know who said leader a day is a dangerous day? No, I don't know, Everin. Who said that? Eric, shut the fuck up. Eric, shut up. Moicano, why are we doing the wrestling, brother? Let's break the wrestling. Let's break up the wrestling. We're not on the wrestling here. It's from Rocco's Modern Life. That was a sick show. I loved it. That was a great show. Oh, no. Benil's on the neck. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, he's up. They're back. They're on the cage. Moicano's on the cage. Benil's really trying to wrestle his way back into the fight. Moicano with the oil check. Benil's working his way back up to the back. Got Moicano crumpled in against the cage. Crafty vet is Benil. Your streams, I know, my stream seems to be a minute behind everyone. What website are you using, Super Shotgun? I'm on Stream East. What website are you guys on? Why am I a minute behind? Mess Streams wasn't showing me anything. VIP, I'll check it out. After this fight, I'll see if I can find a better stream after this fight. Oh, a little knee up the middle from Benil. I don't like that. I don't like that at all, I don't. Round 2, Benil's round with the grappling. Dominant round for Benil. Shut up, Eric. Shut up, Eric. Shut the fuck up. You're so fucking annoying. You're so fucking annoying, Eric. You're like a little fucking brother that's poking me in the side of the head. I swear to God, man. Oh, no! Moicano's on bottom. Oh, this is going to be a Benil round. Really good Benil round as well. Thanks, DC. Thanks for the great commentary, DC. I appreciate that, mate. Come on, Moicano. We cannot afford to lose. Moicano, we cannot afford to lose. We have to get back to our feet, Moicano. Come on, Moicano. This is easy fucking money. What do you guys think Ilya will be wearing tonight? Probably his camo short, his custom shorts, mate. Rocco's Modern Life was great. Yep, yep. Chat is so slow. Everyone's locked in. I know it's good, isn't it? Benil's like a bear. I know. He's all over him. Oh, Moicano's got the look on his face. Oh, Oh no. Moicano's got the look. You know the look, chat? I do remember around the Twitter. Why are we we're trying to watch Moicano versus Dariush on the International Fight Week pay-per-view, by the way, guys. MMA fan, dear MMA fans on this MMA channel. I think we're cooked here, I know. Moicano's hands are ready to... I know he's got the look on his face. That Edson Barboza look. I've seen this look so many... The Bo Nickel look. He's got the fucking look on his face. Are you going to add ketchup to your hot dog? Shut up. I'm extremely Asian. Fuck off. Oh, no. Fuck. No! Do not tap, Moicano! Do not tap! 20 seconds! 20 seconds! That's it, Moicano! That's it. You push him off, mate. You push him off! 10 seconds, Moicano. We survive. We survive here. We survive. Oh, 1-1. That could be a 10-8 round. That was a dominant round. That could be a 10-8 round. Oh. That was not a 10. That was dominance all round, dude. That was dominance all fucking round. He didn't do enough for it to be 10-8. Thank God. Benil strikes back with an... He took the most important damage with his soul. I know, the eyes, dude. The eyes kill me. The eyes fucking kill me. If Dougie was a judge, he'd be a worse judge. I know, I'd be a horrible judge. Dude, I can't judge fights when I care about the fight. I can't be a judge when I care about the fight. I've said this, Nacho. I'm a horrible judge when I care about the fight. Oh, Benil's on this... Oh, no. Oh, no! Yes, Moicano! Yes! Moicano, can we get up? Let's stand up, Moicano. Let's stand up. Let's not continue wrestling with Benil Dariush. Let's get up. Damage, Moicano. We've won round 1. Come on, brother. Damage. Oh, Moicano's cooked. Come on, Moicano. We cannot afford to lose. Oh, Benil's wobbly. Benil's got the wobbles. Benil's gassing. I thought Moicano was about to give up, so did I, Sniper. Come on, Moicano. Come on, Moicano. There's 3 minutes with 4 minutes. We need damage. Don't grapple with him, you fucking idiot. You've just lost a round of grappling. Why are you clinching? Why are you clinching, Moicano? They're having an unk off. They are, dude. They're so fucking tired. International Fight Week pay-per-view. 37-year-olds. International Fight Week. The Super Bowl of MMA. Unk off. Lightweight division. Best division in the world. Rank number 9 versus rank number 11. Most men fit into lightweight or welterweight. Most men fit into lightweight or welterweight. This is the Super Bowl of the UFC $80 pay-per-view. Rank number 9 Dariush versus rank number 11 Renato Moicano. Oh no, Moicano's drowning. Benil is literally a grappling trainer. Why are you grappling with... I know. Mike got paid too much to step in against Islam on short notice, and now he can afford to lose. That's what it feels like, Toad. He's missing that BSD fire. Oh, we're going to lose this on the decisions. We're going to lose this on the scorecards. We're going to lose this. I'm going to have to eat 12 fucking hot dogs. Another one of Islam's Makhachev's title defenses looking mid as fuck. Yeah, Islam's resume at lightweight is... He needed to fight Arman Tsarukyan. We've been saying that. He needed to fight Arman Tsarukyan. He needed to. Fuck. How good is Arman Tsarukyan? He's very good. An actual, like, 30-year-old lightweight, he's very good. Islam's reign is not going to age well. I know, Shotgun, I've always agreed with you. That's why I said he needed to fight Arman Tsarukyan. How long have I been saying he needs to fight Arman Tsarukyan? Dariush is really good at grappling. He is. If you blend your hot dogs into a drink, it'll be easier to eat all 12. I don't even think we could get a robbery out of this one. Look at Moicano's collarbone. I know. What's happening right now is Dariush, they're just having old man slugging session, to be honest. They're just slugging at each other with old man pace and speed. They're moving in slow mo. That's what I'm saying. They're just sort of old manning at each other. Islam's legacy depends on how well Islam does at 170. Yeah, it's gonna help a lot. Yeah. Yeah, Cheddarhead. Well done, mate. Well done, Cheddarhead. Fuck, dude. God damn it. Fucking hell, Cheddarhead. Glizzy I know, I'm gonna have to... God damn it. Shiloh, thank you, Shiloh, yes. God fucking damn it. On the bright side, Dougie gets to go into Glizzy. I'm not doing a Glizzy overdrive. We'll just eat the 12 hot dogs. Cheddarhead, let him do half of the orders and he eats them right now. I can't do them now. Good work, Cheddarhead. Eric, thanks for the $1. Thanks for the $1, dude. Dariush controlled Oliveira and Ferguson on the ground. I don't know why Moicano thought he could grapple with Benito. Neither do I. Horrible game plan from Moicano. The problem is he can't afford to lose. Oh, man. Islam is so fucking slick at fighting. Islam is very good. Yes, Islam is very, very good. True. Round 3 wasn't dominant. Moicano is more marketable. Anything can happen. Did you see the strike count, Larry? Did you see the strike count? Moicano injured his right arm again. Benny did it with those kicks. Bit of cope, I reckon, Tim. Dougie, when is a good time for you to eat? I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it on tomorrow night's stream. I'll go to the grocery store. I'll get hot dog. We'll do it on tomorrow night's stream. I can't believe Gregory versus Amanzin under 1.5 was plus money. Yep, true. Moicano's yet another absolute fake black belt. True. Dominant. It was pretty dominant. Pretty sure Moicano was injured again and he didn't even throw the right hand in the last round. Maybe. But maybe he's just old and his body's falling apart. Are you looking forward to being constipated? No. No, I'm not. Benny didn't really control Oliveira on that. Benny didn't control Oliveira on that. True. Not cope, Dougie, Benil. If you reckon, Tim, I don't know. I think it was the heart. I think he lost the heart. Yes, thank you for the hot dogs in the stream. Help me. Thank you. Thank you, Gaz Ninja. Thank you. I appreciate it. Moik knows he lost. Yeah. Benil Dariush. It's over, Moicano. It's over, Moicano. It's over. 36, injured, cooked, slow. You agree with Tim? Wow, Nacho and Tim agree. Rare for the chat. So we have to eat 12. I have to eat 12 hot dogs. I'll do it on tomorrow's stream. Come on, Joshua Van. Let me find another stream while Benil. Thanks, Jesus. Let's see if I can find another stream. think you guys were saying the league. Yeah, the league. I'll go check out the league. Oh, I'll check out the league. Thank you, guys, Ninja, for the $1. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much for the $1. Moicano, it's time, my brother. Gilbert, but yeah, it's time. They get the podcast. That's it. Games. Once fighters get the podcast, it's over. Over. I think the hot dog smoothie was a good idea. Mayonnaise, ketchup, and mustard. Yeah, I am not doing the hot dog smoothie. I'm definitely not doing a hot dog smoothie. Cool. I'll check that one out as well. Raw Dog about to show level. Royval. Yeah, Royval's about to fucking teach these young guns one thing too. Benil Loki is one of the best to never hold a belt. I don't know about all that, brother. That's a bit much to say. This makes Islam's title run look even more artificial because money lost. It does, yeah. But the real ones know just how good Ilya was. They're just disappointed that we didn't get to see it. They're just disappointed that we didn't get to see Islam's real run. No, the website, the league. Finally got the effing stream to work. I'm gonna pop. Whoa, big dick. Calm the fuck down, brother. Whoa. Whoa, mate. Calm down, mate. Let's see if VIP is a little bit ahead of you. This fight changes nothing for Islam's legacy because Moicano was never a legacy opponent. It was a short notice fight that Islam finished in 90 seconds. I mean, the haters are going to discourage Islam Makhachev's legacy no matter what, Nacho. We know this, brother. We talked about this, mate. We talked about it. Damn it, Kayla is fucking swole as fuck year round. She is a big bloke, mate. She's a very big bloke. Armin would have head kick KO'd Mark. He was luckily Nina Drama injured her back. We don't know that. We don't know that, Toad. People forget, man, Moicano dropped Islam and made him shoot for his life. Literally every opponent of Islam's was at one point a 145. Very true, help me, but I can tell you're just going in hard for the Islam Makhachev hate. I understand. I can tell you're an Islam Makhachev hater. Like, acting like Dustin Poirier and Charles Oliveira didn't grow into 150 properly is insane. I'm glad the UFC is forcing Chance to drop their title if they want to fight for another belt. Should have happened a long time ago. I think Islam Makhachev should have been the last one that had been allowed to go for it. I mean, he gave Volk 2 opportunities. So I think we could have done an interim title here tonight and allowed Islam Makhachev to have a go and then called it off. I think it's unfair to give Islam Makhachev the shot, no one else. Haters gonna hate. It's Armin's fault we didn't get Armin versus Islam. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I can't believe the UFC has gaslit the fan base into accepting this fake cartoon belt as the real thing without Armin Sarukian fighting for it. Fair. I'll never forgive Islam Makhachev for headbutting and shattering Dustin Poirier's nose, just as Dustin Poirier was gaining momentum. There we go. There's the truth from Help Me. There it is. Deep down under the rocks. That's fair enough, dude. I don't blame you. Moicano landed a glancing shot for Islam's collarbone that momentarily knocked him off balance. Yes, but depending on whether or not you like Islam Makhachev, depends on whether or not that landed clean. Went to war with a 35-year-old no hips isn't a good look. That is true. That is absolutely not a good look. That is true. No, I'm talking about the BMF, but I'm not looking at the screen. I'm trying to get the league to work, and it's not working. It's just buffering. But the play isn't working. I met Khabib at a restaurant in SJ, and he was a total dick. Ali Abdelaziz was with him, and Ali Abdelaziz was actually nicer. Wow. I'm not surprised, to be honest. Get those hot dogs ready, boys. So many hot dogs. No, I'm not excited for it at all, but I will do it. Shed ahead. I'll do it on tomorrow night's stream, I think. I'll do it on tomorrow night's stream. 12 hot dogs. So not okay, but it is what it is. Now I need Ilya to win to make Musical eat onions. That's disgusting. That is fucking disgusting. Promoting Dustin, mate. We have 2 championships next. Yep. A kilo of... I know, making Musical eat a kilo of onions is fucking diabolical, mate. Fucking diabolical. Moicano was injured by the power kicks of Benny. That's stronger than I remember. That's fair enough, Tim. I disagree. I think Moicano just lost the fire and didn't sit on his shots. I mean, Moicano's been injured for years. Ever since his collarbone blew out. Moicano's been injured. So, you know, even if it comes out that, like, Moicano was injured, Moicano's been injured. Being injured is part of Moicano's game. It's just now that he lost that we're going to lean back on it. Yeah, I don't go for that, Tim. Next pay-per-view is so shit. Next pay-per-view is horrible. Don't you think of hot dogs while he's watching Raw Dog? No, I'm looking for another link that's not a minute behind. Depends on what kind of onions. A kilo of even barbecued cooked onions is fucking diabolical. That is diabolical. I think Beneil Dariush just crushed him in the set. That's exactly what I think, dude. I think Beneil Dariush was just better. Just better. I think Beneil just crushed him in the second round. Dana's such a troll, was like, oh, in hindsight, Roundtree was roughly deserving a title shot because of how sick the fight was. Yeah, that's Dana. That's a classic Dana White move right there. Dougie didn't throw his right hand once in the third round. Why are you ignoring that fact? I'm not. I just think Moicano lost the fight in the second round when I saw that look on his face of him gas out and quit. I mean, he didn't even try and, like... He didn't even try and strike, really, in the third round at all. Like, kicks, either hand, right hand, low kicks. All he kept doing was trying to clinch and grapple with Moicano. And you're going to go, oh, it's because he was injured. Well, he's been injured every fight. I mean, his collarbone's been hanging out for 2 fucking years. And now this fight he lost in a fight that he was winning in the first... that he won in the first round. At the very... Like, you're saying... Alright, I'll stop looking for a link. And we'll just talk about this. He's been injured for the last 3 years with his collarbone hanging out. He won the last round with striking. But your argument is that he was injured during the first round, and because he was injured during the first round, that's why he didn't strike at all during the third round. Even though he won the last 30 seconds of the first round with striking, and then was dominantly grappled throughout the entire second round, and you could see him quit. Even DC was talking about how on the third get-up attempt, he just quit. They both came out at the start of the third round, completely gassed out, both of them completely gassed out, throwing big old meaty old man hooks, and every time they came together and clinched, they did that old man thing where they just grapple, and Beneil Dariush ended up on top because he's the better grappler. That's what happened. And if you want to say Moicano was injured, he's been fucking injured for the last 3 years. That's how it's been. But now that Moicano's lost, Beneil Dariush injured him in the first round, even though the only round that Moicano won was because of his striking in the very last 30 seconds of the first round. It doesn't fucking make any sense. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Let me find a link. He was injured for 3 years and you still made a hot dog bet on him? Yeah, because I thought Beneil was older and worse. I thought Moicano still had the fire. Because for the last 3 years, Moicano's been fighting through the injuries. But looks like that podcast money and that pay-per-view money was just the money that Moicano needed. Crafty Man Beneil, who do you want to win in the main event, doggy? I don't care who wins, to be honest. I think Ilya Topuria winning is better for the sport. UFC 318 is an absolutely atrocious pay-per-view. The nerve of the UFC to charge $80 for that fucking disaster. Yeah, it's disgusting. They're hoping that there's just enough casual, Dustin Poirier fans out there to carry the main event. They think Dustin Poirier is the level of, level of superstar that like Alex Pereira is, and I don't think he is. Benil was just the better striker than the grappler. That's why I've been picking him for months. Fair enough. Benil was just better than him. I think the hot dog reality is setting in on Dougie and he's crashing out. No, I'm trying to read the chat and keep up with the pay-per-view and find new streams at the same time and understand a completely fucking retarded argument all at the same time. Other than the knockdown, Moicano got a class. That's exactly what it was. He wasn't throwing kicks. He didn't throw his right hand at all. Injured for 3 years. Dougie crashed out because he's got to eat hot dogs like a retard. That's not why I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out because I'm multitasking and arguing with fucking idiots at the same time. This fight is going to feel like it's on 3 times speed. Now it is. It does make sense, Dougie. He injured him. And how could he injure him in the first round if the only part of the round that he won was at the end of the first round? You're saying the reason he didn't have success is because of an injury that happened prior to him having success. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make... And then he quits in the second round because of the grappling. And they start the third round completely gassed out. Both of them. But now he's been injured. For years, he's been injured. His collarbone's been hanging out of him. So it's not the money that he made during the pay-per-view and the fact that he needed money and he fought through the injury. It's not that. It's because, well, he lost this time. That's why. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Tim said earlier that it happened in the first round. He just said it happened in the first round. But now we're now we don't... Well, we don't know what round it was now that your argument's making sense. Just think about it for a second. He didn't injure him in the first round, and if he did, he's been injured. But Moicano used to fight through the injuries because he was poor. Now that he's rich, he doesn't fight through the injury, and he gassed out in the second round and gave up. Fuck it, the stream's going to be a minute behind. None of the other links are working. They're all just buffering. VIP League isn't working. Livestream.tv isn't working. They're all just buffering. Moik dropped him in the first? Oh no. Go eat some hot dogs, Frog Boy. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Dougie's gonna write a hot dog about it. Shut the fuck up. Baby, I'll try that one. The league is what... Mine's just buffering. Mine's just keeps doing this. It's been doing this the entire time. Mine's just been doing this. I've got Stream East working, but it's a minute behind. Try 6 streams. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, this one's a little bit better. We'll try this one. Alright, we'll try this one. You guys really know how to fucking... You guys really know how to get me going. I tell you what, boys. You really know how to... Alright, we'll see if this one's any better, boys. I'm here. Stream East doesn't show up anymore, just takes me a minute. So that it's weird, isn't it? Like, I can get Stream East, you guys can get VIP, mine was just buffering. Very weird. Anyway, we're here. 6 hot dogs and 6 corn dogs. No, I'll do the 12 hot dogs. It's not the 12 hot dogs. I don't care. I do care about the 12 hot dogs, but it is what it is. Alright, I'm not on the East anymore. I'm on VP Tip. Sounds zesty. Here we go. It's VP Tip. Do they make kangaroo They do make kangaroo sausages, Cheddarhead. Yeah, they do. If you want, I can do 12 kangaroo sausages, but they're not hot dogs. They're sausages. They're different. So I can have 12 kangaroo sausages and bread if you want, or I can have 12 hot dogs. It's up to you. Crack streams is what I was using. 12 hot dogs is crazy. I'm so upset about the 12 hot dogs. I'm so upset about it. Dougie, you're going to have hot dog nightmares tonight. Whatever you prefer. I might do... Maybe I'll do 6 sausages and 6 hot dogs. I could do that, Chedhead. 6 kangaroo sausages and 6 kangaroo hot dogs. Because a sausage and bread is just a sausage and white bread. You know what I mean? Whereas a hot dog is like a... Is a hot dog. Is a hot dog. Actually, I'm on UFC 318. Roux is way too lean for sausage. It is very lean, yeah. Crack streams is the same as me. No, you must eat the glizzy. Yeah, I feel like the hot dogs is... Yeah, I feel like the hot dogs, yeah. Dougie heart attack stream. Yeah, we'll do the hot dog. We'll do 12 hot dog. We'll do it properly. We'll do 12 hot. I made a bet. I'll stick to the bet. I'll go to the grocery store tomorrow. I'll go to Woolies tomorrow for the Aussies. I'll go get hot dogs. We'll make hot dogs. I'll make the hot dog. Tomorrow I'll start the stream. There'll be a tray of hot dogs here. I don't know how you're going to swallow 12 hot. Neither do I. Guru was showing signs of a stroke. He was, dude. He was. Stop. I know. I'm not going to weasel out. You're right. I made a bet. There's just a set of tits on my timer. There's just a set of tits on my timer. All right, lock in. Shut up, Eric. Lock in. Let's go. This is a new stream, so hopefully I'm a little bit sped up. We'll see. Mate, the hot dogs on the barbie. No, I'll do proper hot dogs. I'll get hot dog bun. I'll do it properly. Buns as well. 12 is great. I know, Capatheist. I shouldn't have made the bet. I'm an idiot. You're closer now. All right, cool. So it was all worth it. It was worth the crash out. You're 30 seconds ahead of me now. I mean, I'm sorry, guy. I don't know what to do. Until I'm starting to make, money on YouTube, I'm not paying for the pay-per-views. Once I start making money on YouTube, I'll pay for the pay-per-views. I'm only 20 seconds ahead. Nice one, mate. Let's watch the fight. Let's stop talking about the timer. The timer is what the timer is. What time is it? I'm just old, B fatty. Is this just how I look? I'm just old. It's 1:30 in the afternoon. Ooh, nice hands from Van there. Joshua Van versus Brandon Royval. Oh, Van's on Royval! Oh. Van is pulling up, dude. Pay-per-view can be a tax write-off because this is an income stream. Yeah, that's what I mean. Help me. Like, when I start making money... We've synced up, Nacho? Alright, we've synced up. At least we've worked through that moment. We've synced it back up. Van by KO. Dude. Van looked good earlier. Let's see if Royval snaps back in. Let's see if he can crafty man vet here. Nice hands from Van. Dude, if Van can finish Royval, that's crazy. 28 years old, jumping straight up to the #1 contender. The fucking Max Holloway of featherweight. This is crazy. Fucking Royval paced up Brandon Moreno. I'll be back for the main card. Got to bleach the toilet. Oh, right. Oh, there's Royval. Royval's getting back into it. Here we go. Oh, Van with the nice body shot there. Van is the real John Jones. He might be, brother. Van's looking like Rod Tang. He does have a bit of that about him, doesn't he? Van is just Chad maxing. He is, mate. Oi! Flyweights. You gotta love skilled young flyweights. Here we go, boys. This is what MMA should be. I'm so much more of a casual than I realize these days. I'm recognizing less than half the... It happens, Capatheist, over time. This is the main... Yeah, now... Alright, here we go, boys. UFC International Fight Week. Here we go. This is the gold standard of MMA. 28 years old. Flyweights. Here we go. #1 versus #10. It's actually a scrap. Nice tape there. Never been KO'd. Got TKO'd when his shoulder got fucked up. Just couldn't defend it. That was it. Who? Van? I think Van's been finished. I'll be extremely impressed if Van can do it. Extremely impressed. I only know Royval because of UFC 5. Yeah, that's fair enough, dude. Royval works behind the jab. He does, man. This is what I was screaming at Lemur about. Help me. Like, where is just the fundamentals? Oh, over the top from Van. Oh, you Royval. Fair enough. Oh, overhand from Van again. Van's tagging him. Van's cracking. Van Gan Bang. Dude, this is insane. I think he's Asian. I think he's as Asian as you are. I'm extremely Asian. I think he's extremely Asian. Oh, the body shots! Fucking Royval tries to grapple with the collar. And Van just goes, fuck it, I'll eat your body then. Royval bleeding on the nose. Oh, cracks him again with the left. How the fuck is Van this good? Joshua Van, round 1. Stand in Van. Stand in Van. Dude. Royval's like, oh, fuck. That's nice. That is nice work there. Royval looks worried. Yeah, dude, there's a look on Royval's face where he's like, oh, fuck. You know what I mean? That look when he went back to the corner, there was that look on his face. I fucking love Van. Yeah, dude, it's so much fun to be on this journey. Van is extremely Asian. He's from Myanmar. There you go, extremely Asian. Friendless Northman has pointed it out. Van's check left is one of the best in MMA right now. It is, dude. He just fucking slips back, crack. Bang. Royval's like, damn, I should have waited for Kai. Yeah. Royval's fucking regretting this right now. Here we go. Crack, crack. Oof. Jack Manson's been has left the building. He's not dead, but they've cleared Jack Manson. They say he's fine. Van is ruthless. Van is nasty. Van wants blood. Why was my clock not on the screen anymore? What the fuck is going on? Here we go. Oof. He lives in Houston, the Bomber Van. Here, Royval's turning it back on now. Oh! Oh, Royval's turning it back on now. Royval's getting into the scrap. Van's in blue tape. The kid in blue, black gloves, blue tape. Robocop laid Hermanson out for an hour. No, they watched him for an hour. They watched Hermanson for an hour. Just observed him. Oh. Here we go. Royval's working. Oh, yep. Royval's back. Oh, Royval's cracking Van. Here comes the crafty vet experience. He's biting down on the mouth guard, getting back into the fight. But Van's not giving up. Flyweights, boys. Put some respect on the flyweights. Jab, jab, jab. Royval just sitting behind that jab. $317 has been a good card. Oh, 1-2 from Royval down the middle. I love these half minutes. Shut up, Eric. Oh, overhand from Van. boxing. Just a dirty boxing match we've got, boys. A 4-ounce glove boxing match. A little bit of kicking thrown in as well. Oh, uppercut. Overhand from Van. He loves that overhand. Van loves to push your hand down and crack you over the top. Knee up the middle from Van. Jab, jab, 2. Bang! Jab, jab, 2. Where was the fucking fundamentals, Lemur, against Talbott? Body shots from Van. None of this spinning retarded shit. Just tight boxing. Oh, Royval doesn't mind cracking back. Royval's working the nose of Van. Royval just sticking behind the jab, landing the 2 when he finds his range. Step in elbow from Royval. Nasty uppercut from Royval. Back on the jab. Back on the jab. Gives him a little slap. Back on the jab. On the 2. Follows it when he lands the jab. Bang. 1-2 from Royval. Royval's round. Body shots from Van. 1-1 going into the 3rd, I reckon. Yeah, I don't mind some spinning shit after we've laid down some foundations, Carpathiast. But Lima was just all spinning shit. The numbers are insane. We're on, boys. We're on. He's just popping the jab. He's just popping the jab. That's all. Bang, lands the 2. In goes the uppercut to close range. Let's go. Let's go. Rock him, sock him now. Van's biting down on his mouth guard. Royval doesn't give a fuck. Gives him the slap. Little cheeky knee up the middle from Royval. Back on the 1-2. He's not giving up. Van's standing his base. 10 seconds left. Royval's just pumping the jab. Pumping the jab. Pumping the jab. Bang with the body shot goes Royval. Van with the big overhand. That's the end of the round. 1-1. 1-1. Holy fuck. Flyweight boxing. War. War. Flyweight, and he stays standing. I can't tell they're short-sighted. Shut the fuck up. Van is a dog. What a fucking round. Royval's a dog. Royval's a dog. Van wins the first, and Royval goes, fuck this. Bites down on his mouth guard. Royval's a dog. Van's a dog. They're both dogs. Royval did way better at managing the distance with his... He did, mate. He just stuck behind that jab. Let go combinations once he was getting it going. What do you score it? 1-1. 1-1. We must have forgot. Dude. It's either 1-1 or 2-0 Van. Yeah, could be 2-0 Van, but I reckon it's 1-1. Izzy loves dogs. Izzy does love dogs. That's true. I knew this fight would be good. This fight's amazing. Amazing. Cinema. Absolute cinema. They don't call him raw dog for nothing. Mate, that's the fight in the fighter right there. Royval just biting down on his mouth guard and going, nah, dude. I ain't giving up my #1 spot. But Van doesn't mind either. Van's chasing him. Royval's about to smoke him for real. 1-1. Yeah, I reckon 1-1. I picked Royval by decision, by the way. Oh, great range control from Royval. Royval was like, fuck it, I gotta show him who I am. I know Friendless Northman. Royval was just like, nah, dude, you ain't taking my #1 spot. Fuck that, dude. Brandon is what you wished Moicano was. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, exactly right. I'm extremely Asian. Yeah, but Brandon Royval is still trying to get it like back to the title, dude. He wants another title shot. You know? He's taken on everyone. That's what I meant. Moicano doesn't have the fire. Royval still got that dog in him. Step in elbow, but oh, Van doesn't mind. Van doesn't mind. Body shots from Van. Oh, Van hitting... Oh, my fucking God. Fucking... Cinema. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. This is MMA. Fight of the night. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're having a noise? I am. This is what it's all about, mate. We've still got 2 championships fights, by the way. Dude, Dana is going to glaze International Fight Week so much now. That knee up the middle from Royval. Just sitting behind the jab. Oh, the fundamentals. Compton slap. Lands the 2. Van goes for the body. Clinches up. Royval spits out the blood. Gets back to work. Lands the 2. Fucking 1-2 down the center from Royval. Royval is just jabbing the fuck out of him. What the fuck do you score this round? I don't know yet. Oh! Oh! Royval's on the back foot. Oh, but Royval gets back in there. Oh! Van lands a great uppercut there. Overhand from Van. Can't decide who I hate more, Dana or Hunter. Yeah, fair. We don't score it. The judges. I don't know how the judges are going to score round 3. Oh, dude, Joshua Van's going to need a fucking break after this one. The activity is going to stop after this one. Royval's on him. Minute 30 left on the clock. Van puts him in his place with a jab. Another one from Van. Van's got the upper hand, I reckon. Van so far. Yeah, I reckon Van's just pulling away. Landing the more impact. Royval's landing the cumulative. If I'm a judge, I'm giving round 3 to Van. Oh, but Royval hurts him with the uppercut. Van stays in his face. Royval with the volume, but Van's shots are more damaging, and it's based on impact. Impact shall be based above cumulative. Oh, Van with the devastating leg kicks. Yep, Royval's wobbled on that leg. Van's found the leg shot. Royval doesn't know what to do about the leg. He keeps trying to lift it. Knee up the middle from Van. I think Van's pulling away here. 42 seconds left on the clock. Van's found the low kick. Overhand from Van. Low kick again, drops him. That's not a stumble. He's hurting him with that low kick. Van has actually out-crafty vetted Brandon Royval, who has fought back with an insane pressure. He's fought the best Royval there is, and he's fucking beaten him. And they're throwing down in the last 10, and Royval's not giving up, and Van's on him. Van's on him. Holy fuck! Cinema! Royval knows it! He's just lost his #1 contender spot to an insane warrior! An insane warrior who was down in the second and figured out the low kick halfway through the third! Holy fuck! Holy fuck! Against the #1 Brandon Royval, who had no quit the entire fight. Holy fuck! Fight of the year. Fight of the year. That is the best fight of the year. Insane. Insane. Fight of the night, fight of the year. Insane. Double their weight, pay them so much money. No, I'm not. I need a cigarette. Fight of the year. Van won in the last 10 seconds. Fight of the year. Insane. I'm tearing up. I'm tearing up. I'm tearing up with how fucking good that fight was. Insane. Insane. I'm emotional. That fight was so fucking good. I'm emotional. I need alcohol. I'm gonna go get an alcohol. I need alcohol. We're gonna do a shot. We're getting drinks for that. After I hear the post-fight speech, we're getting drinks. Holy fucking shit. That was so good. Bilal, that was amazing. That was amazing. Round 2 was weird to judge. Yeah, Cheddarhead, you are absolutely overreacting. Now we get to see Pantoja and Kayakara. Oh, mate. I know. 30-27 isn't great. It's not. Round 2 was what? Title shot? Absolute title shot. Instant title shot. When the UFC is good, it's so good. Woeful. When the UFC is this good, there is nothing better in the world. This is the best. Dude, that's insane. He's been training for 5 years. 3 weeks notice. Nacho, it's okay, mate. It's okay. Fighting for 5 years, broken toe. Brandon Royval, who gave it everything he had. Brandon Royval gave it everything he had. And Van just went, fuck it. Brandon won the second round, I reckon. And Van still just went, fuck it, send it, cunt. Just send it. Those Rugrats brought it shut. Fearless Joshua Van. We need more. Dude, this is peak MMA. This is peak MMA right here. That's crazy. That's a Vanger, and I know Vangers. Excellent, Eric. Excellent. Jesus Christ. Dude, that was fight of the year. That's fight of the year, man. Why is the New Zealand guy named France? No idea, Skynet. His parents are retarded. His left hook is money. His left hook is beautiful, man. I typically just throw flyweight sometimes. But there's something about rock'em sock'em without one punch power. That was a wild ride. That was a wild ride, man. I'm going to clean up all this cum now. I know, Cheddarhead. I'm like, fucking, what do I do with my life now? There's no point even being alive anymore after a fight like that. Oh, Van is so hungry. Dude, that is incredible. Incredible fight, Miguel. Incredible. It sucks that I'll never support Van after the... No, mate, you got to get in the van. You have to get in the van. We're leaving the tracks. Get in the... All in the van. All in the van. Studying, but I couldn't miss the scorecard, bro. Surprised but happy Benil won. Oh, good, Skynet. I'm happy for you, man. I have to eat 12 hot dogs, so I'm not happy about it. Flyweight is low-key getting deep. It's so good. Get in the van. We're getting in the van. Everyone hop on the van. Stand by the van. Joshua was the fucking man. Dude, that was insane. I gotta get a beer. I gotta get a beer. I gotta get a beer. Get into the van, boys. We're getting on board the van. I'll be right back. I'm getting a beer. That's insane. I'm getting a beer. I need to just... That was too much. That fight was too much. I need an adrenaline dump. I'll be back. I'll be right back. I took a piss as well. Bilal's about what was Bilal on the screen? Were we seeing Bilal? Oh, fight of the fucking year just then. Fight of the year. And we have 2 title fights left. Insanity. Absolute insanity. Madness. Insanity. Volk beat Kai, but not Pantoja. Van beat Kai, but not Pantoja. Van can beat Kai, but not Pantoja. We'll see how his grappling looks, eh, Toad? We'll see how his grappling looks. That was a Rocky movie. That was beautiful, mate. No head movement. Just take punches and let... That was beautiful. Oh, Bilal's good. Yeah, Bilal's good eyes here. Yep. I sprinkled on Kai France Charles double in a desperate attempt to save myself from abject poverty. Oh, Nacho. Oh, dude, my picks are cooked. Nacho, your parlay's cooked. My picks are absolutely cooked. My picks are garbage, mate. My picks are in the fucking dirt. Smith won. Deniz. Did Deniz win or lose? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. Hermanson lost. Lima lost. Moicano lost. Royval lost. My picks are in the fucking garbage. I hate that Dana's going to keep getting away with trash pay-per-views. He is, dude. He is, mate. Did they show Big Tom on the screen? They haven't. They haven't shown Big Tom on the screens yet. Check your pick. My picks are trash, mate. My picks are absolute trash. Ilya versus Charles next after this fight. Yes, Ilya versus Charles is after this fight. Yep. Dougie couldn't pick litter off the ground. I did 7-1 last week, by the way. I got 7-1 right last week. It's just one of those weeks. Dana is the penis that needs circumcision at a very old age. It just hurts more. True. My picks are trash too. Yeah, my picks have gone trash. I predicted in the comments of your picks that it was a practically bad set of picks. You did say that, dude. Oh, thank you, Carpathians, for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, dude. And now you've done 7-1. 1-7. Yes. Now I've gone from 7-1 to 1-7. True, dude. That's the ups and downs of MMA. Thank you, Carpathians, for the 5 gifted memberships. That's $2 a membership, so that's $10, man. Thank you for the $10, dude. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Cheers to you, Carpathians. Thanks, mate. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much. 100 pick rate so far. Of course, Eric. Of course. All right, Pete. Sorry, help me. Sorry to hear it, dude. God, they did a whole advert of Kai Kara France doing the face thing. Yeah, it's embarrassing. This dude's only promo is doing the face thing. I know it's embarrassing. 5 rounds of flyweight action next. Can't wait, believe me. Yes, hopefully not backpack riding for 5 rounds. And he wonders why he gets the hate. No, I know. His face thing is fucking cringe as, dude. I agree. I predict fights after they're over so that my prediction rates are 100% correct. Oh, you and Eric got the same picking method, huh? Is that a Heineken? No. Now we got Han Super Dry Low Carb Beer. Han Super Dry Low Carb Beer. Kai looks like an American History X character. He does a bit, doesn't he? Got a bit of Edward Norton to him, doesn't he? Bro doesn't look married? No, he doesn't. No, not at all. Super. Shut up, dickhead. Kai to save the day. My first man about to get whooped with my... Kai to save the day. My first main bet got whooped with the Moicano's will. Fair enough, Tim. Yeah. We fucked that one up, didn't we? Invest in a mini fridge in your streaming room. Oh, that's not a bad idea. I could put a little fridge down here underneath the computer. Yeah. Maybe Gaz Ninja, when I get the new computer, I'll update the whole studio. Like, I'll get a bigger desk. I'll get, like, a nice long desk. I'll get the proper setup. Yeah. Maybe Gaz Ninja towards the end of the year, if I save up my dollary dues for Christmas, I'll get myself a new studio. Never heard of it. Must be a down... I think Han is a down under beer. Yeah, I think it is an Aussie beer. Han. Pretty sure it is. Yeah. Sir, don't drink alcohol, sir. Do not eat cows. Do not drink alcohol, sir. No, sir. Just worship the poor, sir. Not, sir. No, sir. Be nice, sir. Joey said he's lucky he avoided Asu Almabayev. Joey's a fucking idiot that just hates anyone the fans like. Joey backs them. Joey, don't listen to MMA, Joey. He's retarded. Joey started saying that Cyril Gane is going to destroy Tom Aspinall. I think Elizabeth Warren is more Cherokee than Kai Kara France is Mary. Oh, dude, it's just even the face is cringe. Even the walkout mean mug is cringe. Doug Chiwiwi's accidentally punched a fan in the head. I just posted it on the Discord, did he? Let me have a look, dude. Praying for Pantoja to get crippled here. How is the Doug Man single? How does a dude celebrate after a great pay-per-view? Is the Doug Man single? The Doug Man is single. How does a dude celebrate after a great pay? I just wind down, dude, because it's the end of my work week. I work all week, then we do the MMA all weekend, and then after the pay-per-view, I just wind down and finish these beers and then watch the pay-per-view back. Alright, chat, let me try and catch up, for fuck's sake. I've been to the gym where Joshua Van trains, but just to buy some gear. Oh, so Joshua Van's on the gear. Dougie, I come so hard, I don't believe you. I don't blame you, is what I mean, Wixon. Kai Kara France is a clown, he is. Joey is so fat, who cares? Yep, Joey is the contrarian. Yes, MMA Joey is so predictable, he is. I was in my 20s before I realized that light mean carbs, not alcohol in America. I used to be like, why are all these Yanks drinking these girl beers? But, well, I mean, Bud Light is like a mid-strength beer in Australian terms. I think Bud Light's only like 3%. Why does everybody hate MMA Joey? Have you listened to him talk, Liam? Have you listened? All he does is try and back the Muslim fighters and create new narratives. He says Bilal versus JDM could have been scored to Bilal Muhammad. And then he says Magomed Ankalaev absolutely dominated and 50-45 to Alex Pereira. I'm MMA Joey. I'm MMA Joey. Let's start a dono war. Who wants to start a dono war? MMA Joey's a retard. He didn't say that, thank God. Looks like a toddler who had his iPad taken away from him. Kai Kara France does. Rachel DeLizzi is more black than Kai Kara France is married. True. MMA Joey actually said that Gane is going to beat Tom. What a retarded frogmonk he is. I don't want to root for Kai Kara France, but I got money on him. Fair enough, dude. James France belongs on that list. Pillow Hands Chiwiwis. Same cheddar. Royval losing. Forced me to support Kai Kara France. Nate Diaz drinks White Claws. Not a joke. It's a fact. I've had White Claws. They're pretty tasty. Magomed did dominate Sharma Boy. Yeah, but JDM also dominated Bilal. But he says that Bilal could have beaten JDM. I changed my pick to Ilia Topuria, my final pick. I'm going with my original pick, second round arm triangle after dropping him. I finally see Oliveira is probably inevitably gets dropped. Okay, fair enough. Joey wants Dono Awards to feed his McDonald's addiction. Yes, true. Carpathius, their light beer does mean less alcohol. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bud White has less alcohol than a regular beer. What fight should be more entertaining for Joshua Van? Kai or Pantoja? Kai. Kai will stand with him, and Joshua Van will beat Kai. Pantoja is a slippery little backpack rider when he's losing on the feet, so we have to watch out for that. What's up, Crisp? Good to see you, dude. Van won in one of the best fights you're ever going to see in your life, Crisp. It was fucking beautiful. Alright, Nacho, what have we posted in the Discord? Someone said Chiwiwis is in the Discord. Dude, what are these sunglasses? Chiwiwis just cracks him. That's funny as, man. Good on you, Chiwiwis. Good on you, Chiwiwis just cracks him. I think Oliveira has so many diverse moves, but he gets hit. Oliveira does have diverse moves. He does get hit. Though, when was the last time Oliveira was slept, Cayman? Americans, they drink a lot after 10 cans, but UK drink 10 pints, no problem. Yeah, Americans can't drink beer. Americans can't drink beer. They drink mid-strength all day. God damn it, Pantoja, what are those I know, he's just playing around. Now I'm rooting for Kai Kara France. You're just saying that so your parlay hits. Damn, Dougie is drinking kangaroo piss. Yes. Joshua Van kills both these clans. I don't know about Pantoja. Why the fuck are they playing censored version of Many Men? Because ESPN is gay. God damn it, stop Fucking getting yourself censored, Doug. Miller Lite and Bud Light does. I'm sure their standard drink is weaker than ours. Yeah, their standard drinks are weaker than ours. Pantoja, everything about him is boring. His striking's pretty good. Dougie has gotten 6 fights wrong in a row. That's right, my picks have been absolutely fucking trash. Thank you, Toad. Blokes literally trying to kill each other in a cage, swearing in walkout songs. No, I know. ESPN makes no sense. It's true that farting is acceptable in public in the UK because burping is rude. I don't know. I don't live in the UK. This is the number 1 contender fight to fight Joshua Van. Very good, Cheddarhead. This is the number 1 contender fight to fight Joshua Van. Very good, Cheddarhead. MMA Joey comes across as a bitter and angry Kermit. He is literally a bitter and angry Kermit. Everyone is rooting for Kai so the division can have a little fun fights again. I mean, Kai Kara-France versus Joshua Van is a phenomenal fight. If Oliveira wins, it's eggs on all of our faces. I agree, Cayman. Jake Paul is about to fight. I couldn't care less. Shotgun, thank you for letting me know. I'm negative on picks for the first times ever. Don't know how that's possible, but I feel the same, Woeful. There is almost no MMA streamer picking Oliveira. I'm not surprised. Cayman, yeah. So we're all going to be very, very embarrassed. I put down 15 beers on a regular. American mainstream beer sucks, but we have plenty of good local beer that is powerful depending on where you're at. Fair enough, Jazago. Yeah, so what did I enjoy? When I was over there, I was drinking Sam Adams. They were really good. Sam Adams were really good. Or Blue Moons as well. Blue Moons and Sam Adams were really good. Thanks for cursing Kai and Topuria. You're welcome, Toad. MMA Joey was bullied by DDPs at high school and he's still bitter about it. Literally, Super Shotgun. Yeah, I've done a mental breakdown on MMA Joey before. Yeah, the American wrestling team bullied the fuck out of MMA Joey and now he's getting revenge. In the US, you got to go to a brewery for good beer. That's fair enough, Justin. It's very similar in Australia. We have a lot of microbreweries here. Bud Light is called light because it's lower strength than the regular Budweiser, but even the regular Budweiser I don't think is that high strength, Nacho. Even that I think is about 3%. With Van winning, there is finally a fresh fight for Pantoja. I agree, Toad, but I think the fight against Kai Kara-France will be more fun for us, the fans. Those are both solid. They're both a solid beer. If Kai wins, the Blue Moons and the what did I just say? Sam Adams. Yeah, I enjoy it, but I was in Boston, so that's sort of what you get in Boston. If Kai Kara-France wins, Dougie eats an extra 12 hot dogs. Absolutely not. You can find crafty beer at Whole Foods in the US. You can find craft beer here. There's a shop down the road from me that does just craft beer. It's pretty good. I have a $10 4-to-1 parlay that would hit if Kai Kara-France wins. I have a $10 4-to-1 parlay that would hit if Kai Kara-France wins. Here's to Cheddarhead. I hope your parlay wins, mate, so you can get back some of your winnings and send some money over to Nacho. In Texas, we have Shigna, which is a very good beer. Never heard of it, but I hope it's good. Let's go. Quite hyped for these fights. Me too uploaded. I can cash out at $120, but I'm letting it ride. Let it ride, Cheddarhead. Tonight's just been too damn good. Kai Kara-France's angry face like he pooped out a nappy. Kai Kara-France's angry face makes me want to cringe and die inside. It's fucking embarrassing. Imagine if Oliveira drops Topuria. I can imagine that. I think $11 is fucking insane. Mexican Martial Arts picked Oliveira. Shout out to Mexican Martial Arts. I'm happy he's back on YouTube. Hoegaarden is a great beer. Never had it, but it's 5%. Bud Light is 3%. Oh, thank you, Nacho. There you go. Thank you for picking me up. Dougie, did you see Auckland City lost to Man City, Tendo and Glover? I don't care about that. Dougie, thoughts on Guinness? I don't like Guinness. It's way too... I don't like Guinness. I don't like the way it sits in my stomach after I drink it. Not a fan of Guinness. His tongue is going to fall out if he keeps doing that. I know. It's going to jump straight out. Kai is daddy. Whoa, Miguel. Literally all he does is the tongue thing. I know, it's embarrassing. I picked Oliveira by 3rd round KO. Based, Woeful, based. Who the hell drinks a soy ass 3% beer? No idea, dude. No fucking idea. I'm gonna get the main event wrong. I just feel it. I'm starting to think Oliveira's got this, but I've already picked Ilya Topuria. So I can't change my pick last minute. You know what I mean? I can't change my pick last minute. My picks are locked in. They're on the internet forever. They are what they are. So here we go. I love Blue Loom, but my friends always make fun of me for it. Dumb American. I liked Blue Moon. In fact, there's a place down here that does Blue Moon. The owner's American. And sometimes, I'll tell you this right now, everyone. Sometimes I go and get a cheeky big breakfast. Sometimes I go and get... If I'm, like, doing a quoting day, I'll go to this place, get a big breakfast. It'll be like 9:30, 10 o'clock. I've done my quoting. I've gone to the gym. I've done my quoting. I'll go to this place. I'll get a big breakfast, and I'll get a Blue Moon on the side and have bacon, eggs, beans, and a Blue Moon on the side. I like it a lot, dude. Imagine Pantoja knocks him unconscious, then does that stupid face. If Pantoja does it back to him, I'd love that. Blue Moon with an orange is great. It is. It's really fucking good. If my picks are correct, I was correct about Topuria being a fraud, so I don't care who wins. Fair enough. Someone needs to tell Kai if he keeps pulling that face, he will change and it will stick that way. All right, mum. Let's go. Let's lock in. Here we go. 4 minutes 41 on the clock. Oh, look. Backpack riding Pantoja. 5 predictions. I'm going Kai Kara France and Ellie Topuria. Who eats beans for breakfast? Aussies in English eat baked beans for breakfast. Baked beans, hash brown, sausage, bacon, fried tomato, eggs, and a blue moon with an orange on the side. It's my cheeky little treat to myself that I have sometimes. Oh, look, Pantoja's backpack riding Kai Kara France. Who would have possibly called this? Oh, the CKB guys aren't very good strikers when you can grapple with them. Who possibly would have said this earlier in this stream? "25 minutes, boys. 25 minutes. Here we go. Pantoja, the backpack. That's right, Shyla. Yep. Aussies, Brits, and South America. Yeah, it's a classic, mate. Classic Aussie breakfast food. But have you noticed, Nacho and Carpathiast and Bilal, how much the price of a big breakfast has gone up? It used to be $22 for the big breakfast. Now it's $28. James France hasn't changed a bit since Tough. The exact words that came out of my mouth earlier, Northman. I hope his body naturally does the tongue thing when Pantoja gets the rear naked joke. Mexicans eat beans with every meal. True, Antec. True. Guess what I had for breakfast? Beans. Yeah, mate. Beans are fucking good, mate. Beans, toast, bacon, bit of bacon on toast. Winnie Blue, ice break coffee. Oh, mate. That's good shit. Man, I wish death upon me, but I don't cry no more. Don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me. Have mercy on my soul. Somewhere my heart turned cold. Many men. Yeah, we have high. Yeah, same ones. You guys have more flavors than we have. Oh, death for me. Joshua Van is amazing, dude. Joshua Van is amazing. Yeah, let's get this over with early, Pantoja, please. Try Hoegaarden beer. It's like Blue Moon, but even better. Alright, if I can find it, I'll try it for sure. Now sing I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys. Absolutely not. $30 for bread. Yeah, it's fucking nuts, man. It's nuts, dude. But luckily, this place that I like to go to that the American owns, that does the Blue Moons and does the big breakfast, I still support him even though he put his prices up, because during the big lie, he had signs all around his restaurant that said, check yourself in at the door, fuck Dan Andrews. Like, he didn't follow any of the mandates that went around Victoria. So I have a lot of respect for that dude, so I understand why he had to put his prices up. I still go there and get my big brekkie every now and then, because he was a good cunt. Check comments on the predictions. Okay, Eric, I know. Age like milk. I know, Eric. Kai Kara cringe. Yep. That haka is huck shit for white boy like James France. True. Dance for me? Absolutely not. It's a Bulgarian ale. Oh, that could be good. Pantoja be like, you really thought the butcher was going to lose in a fist fight to a French dude? I'd eat there exclusively for that. Yeah, that's why I support him, dude. And it's a great, like, he does music on the weekends, but, like, food during the week. It's a good spot, man. How do you feel about pho soup? I'm not a big fan of pho soup. I'm not a fan of soup. No. I don't mind banh mi. I don't mind a bit of banh mi for Vietnamese food, but no, I'm not a fan of pho. Pantoja's too fucking good. Only Age and Ramazan can beat him. Ramazan. No, only Age, I reckon, Toad. Yeah. The guy's a real Maori warrior. Yeah, this has been a great round. Great round. Based Pantoja performance. Yeah, classic Pantoja performance. Classic. It's been this the whole round, huh? We need to make Pantoja more popular. How do you make this popular, Skynet? He's a backpacker. How do you make this more popular, dude? You know, you're never going to make backpack riding with skinny guys popular. But man, I'm 280 pounds. That was a 10-8. Could be. Could be. Could be a 10-8. Could be. I want to hear what big Eugene Berman has to say. Hang on. What does the GOAT coach Eugene Berman have to say? Whispering too much. Someone in his corner do the haka. Pantoja deserves respect. He does, dude. I respect him, but giving someone respect and them being popular are two different things, right, Woeful? Like, I can respect Pantoja, but he's never going to be popular with performances like this. Pantoja's style just sucks. Yeah, yeah. But you should do damage and try and get up. What does Moreno look so pissed off about? Van's in the front row. I love it, dude. They've stuck Joshua Van in the front row after the fucking war. How many more times will Joe going to believe he's going to get the choke? It's locked in before he realizes he should fucking wait and say, I know, Eric. Like, people know how to get out of submissions in high level MMA. Being on someone's back does 0 damage. It isn't a 10-8. Yeah, but without much else to score, Nacho, you know. Ramazan Tamirov is eternal. He's been killing Minich from the beginning of time. Dougie doesn't know about Big Lenny and Darley Misfits. No, I have no idea what you people are talking about. I can be locked in and still escape from... I'm not watching, so I don't know if it applies here. But locked in doesn't mean 0 chance. Yeah, exactly, Carpathius, yeah. Joe was glazing Talbott so hard on the commentary. Fucking embarrassing. Do you prefer Vegemite or Marmite with your beans? You don't have Vegemite or Marmite with beans. You have bacon, you have sausages, you have a fried tomato, maybe some hollandaise sauce. Yes, this is what you have a big brekkie with, mate. Vintage Pantoja. This is vintage Pantoja. Yeah. All right, let's see if Kai Kara France can switch anything up. Moreno's having PTSD flashbacks and you know Van is going to get in the cage. Hunter gave him the shot. Yeah, absolutely. Van's getting in the cage after this. That's why they sat him in the front row. 20 more minutes. Yay, I know. Don't worry, we're going to drink ourselves into oblivion. Pantoja is having his way. Yeah, Pantoja is doing whatever he wants. Kaikara France and CKB cannot strike when they're in front of a grappler. I tell you this, brother. I told you this, brother. Kaikara, the CKB can't fight grapplers. Marmite goes with the spotted dick. Yes. I don't think I've ever had Marmite, to be honest. Kenny Okoye picked Kaikara France. Kenny Okoye is an idiot. If you're not from the Anzac Nations, you should not have picked Kaikara France. Exactly. Do you have steak and ale pie? Yeah, we do have it here, but I've not had it. Thanks for the help. I'm currently on my transitioning journey to become an Aussie. Well, welcome, Everin. Welcome. Welcome to being an Australian. You know, you'll be happy as long as the pubs are open and the footy's on. Embarrassing performance from Kai. It is. It is truly embarrassing. It's truly, truly embarrassing. Truly classic CKB performance. He's literally changed nothing from Tough. He's changed absolutely nothing. And Pantoja's just gotten more dominant with the grappling since Tough. It's the surgeries that I'm really worried about. Yeah, to add the bigger dick to transition to being an Australian. No, I get it, dude. All that mean mogging for this. Exactly, dude. What's your go-to fragrance? Reebok. Oh, I smelt a dude yesterday. He drowned himself in it, man. He fucking drowned himself. He was on the other side of the car park. I could smell him. Ugh, I can't believe this retard KO'd our friend Steven. I know! How dare he knock out my brother, mate? Kai's just handing him a takedown with the shitty bot. Yeah, he is. Yeah, Eric, you could smell him from the other side of the car park. It was disgusting. James France given up. James France has given up in his fate. Yeah, he's just... How did I not think of a bigger dick? There you go, Carpathiest. Dude, Kai looks like shit. Urseg is just mid. No, Urseg's a good boxer, but Kai France is a good boxer when he knows, when he doesn't have to worry about the takedowns. But CKB don't like the idea of being taken down. We should have graped him to make him learn his lesson. You would have done that, Eric, I know. You would have stopped him right there in the car park and gone, "Oi, cunt!" Are there a lot of Indians down under? Yes, 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 yes. Melbourne's mostly Indians and Asians. Melbourne's like maybe 60% Indians and Asians, 20% Kiwis, 10% Wogs, 10% Anglos. Yeah, Melbourne's especially, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Kai is doing a little bit better this round, yeah. Still Pantoja's round, though. Kai needs a face. Have you guys seen that guy on, have you guys seen that Kiwi on Road to the UFC? He was on Contender Series. He's got his whole fucking jaw tattooed. He's got his whole face with the tribal Maori tattoos down the front of his face. Looks shocking. Looks absolutely shocking. I worked so hard for this win. I'm in the Bay Area where all your phones are made, and I have the fatigue. Well, fair enough, dude. I could beat up Kai. I believe that, Shiloh. You could easily wrap him up and snap his arm. I believe that. 2-0 Pantoja. 2-0 Pantoja. My viewers are dropping during a UFC title fight on International Fight Week. You always love that. Is Pantoja slowing down? He might be. The age might be getting into him, Nacho. He might be. Actively losing viewers during a UFC title fight on International Fight Week. Pantoja would work DJ in his prime? No, B-Fatty. No, no. Friendless Northman says, no, Pantoja is not slowing down. Bruh. 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 Leaving, mate. I don't blame him. Pantoja looks fine to me. Standing there for the round to start, Pantoja looks like he wasn't even sweating or breathing heavily. Pantoja looked absolutely fine to me. DJ would make light work of Pantoja. I agree. Pantoja schooled Cap in a pure stand-up fight. You just gained 2 viewers? Thank God. He looks like it to me, but Pantoja has looked like this before. Yeah, Pantoja looks fine, mate. I worked so hard for this. Yeah, the start of the 3rd round, Pantoja is just... He looks bored, to be honest. I don't actually believe I could beat up Kai, by the way. I'm not delusional. Shyler, I believe in you. I believe in you. Pantoja looks tired. People forget, man. Pantoja looks fine, dude. Yeah, he's slowing. Yeah, he's slowing down. Yeah, bit of hope maybe for the parlay. And Moicano was injured. Here we go, backpack. I'm having a smoke. Don't blame you, Nacho. Cheddarhead, don't blame you, dude. Pantoja forgot to ease his beans this morning. He did, mate. You gotta have your big brekkie, mate. We believe in you, Shiloh. That's it, Shiloh. We believe in you, mate. You could destroy Kai Kara France. I'm staring at the moon. I've been staring at the moon. Take me higher. Oh! Oh! Yeah, let's end it. Let's end it. Let's end it. Come on, just tap, Kai. Kai, just tap. Brother, just tap. Just tap, dude. Dude, just tap. Just tap. Yeah, there we go. Good. Yay! Thank God that's over. Kai's crying. Kai Kara France is fucking crying. Is it over? It's over. It's over. It's over. Stop hiring boring wrestlers, Dan. No, Pantoja can strike when he needs to strike, but he can wrestle. Like, why would Pantoja stand there and strike with Kai Kara France? He's just really well fucking rounded. 35 curse broken again. The older fighters are doing it better. Let's get Joshua Van in the ring. Let's get Joshua Van in the ring. Dude, Pantoja's really fucking good. No, Nacho. No. Demote Kai Kara France to Eternal. I agree, Cheddar. But quite frankly, I don't want to ruin Eternal by watching him. Yeah, Moreno just said it. But like, he's fucking good, man. No one's betting Pantoja. Pantoja's so fucking good. He can grapple the strikers. He can strike the grapplers. He's so fucking good, man. Kai Kara France got beat in the stand-up too. He did, man. What did I say? I believe you, Justin Kennedy. I don't know if my raging sarcasm for picking... round 3. Well done, Kennedy. Well done, dude. Yeah. Pantoja wrestle fucks Van. He does. But at least it'll be a fun build-up, right, Nacho? Like, at least it'll be fun to believe. Francis and a Rail Mary. True. I want Van to jump in there and go face-to-face. I think they're going to do it, Charlotte. I think there's a reason they moved him into the front row. I'm such an idiot to think he was going to win. Yes. Yes. I don't know if my raging sarcasm came across with my pick all week. But yes. This was always going to happen. Pantoja, number 1 pound for pound. Pantoja's really fucking good, dude. Maybe just behind Ilia Topuria. Maybe just behind Islam Makhachev. Maybe he's better than Islam Makhachev. He's really fucking good. He hit a new level like Merab as champ. Merab versus Pantoja is inevitable. Might be, dude. Dougie, I fucking told you. Pantoja versus... I never said it wouldn't gonna be this way. Kai's body rolled over. He was out. He gave up and cried, mate. He needs to move up, yeah. Damn it. That's my second main bets for the day down. My first one, yeah, it was a bad night for gamblers and punters. He might be above Joshua Van in the pound for pound. He might be above Joshua Van. Islam only beats one top 5 lightweight who was in his prime Oliveira. God, Islam's whole career is going to be ruined without that Arman Sarukian fight. Pantoja would be a hard fight for DJ. It would be a crazy fight. It would be a crazy fight. It would be an awesome fight. Merab dog walks him. I don't think so, man. The backpack is really good. Pantoja would be a hard fight for DJ. It would be a crazy fight prime for prime. Pantoja does bring an interesting sub-threat to Merab. He does, dude. The backpack against Merab is really good. We were both featherweights. All goes both. CKB needs boys to ship some fucking daggies to New Zealand. Yeah. CKB's fucking useless against grapplers. They're rangy kickboxers that smell their own shit because they had some success during the pandemic. They're dog shit against grapplers. Easily, but one thing Pantoja brings is the subs threat. Yeah, and the backpack grappling is really high level. That was embarrassing for Kai. It really was. Merab would beat Pantoja if they were in the same weight class. I don't know. It's a very interesting fight. I edge Pantoja. I give the edge to Pantoja. There you go, Blanca. El Cannibal Aldananda Saloto. On you, Blanca. Van can't wrestle. I know, Van can't wrestle, but it'll be a fun build-up, right? A backpack would be very effective against Merab. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a very interesting fight. Pantoja is the longest reigning champ at the moment. Ilia Oliveira ends. There you go. There you go, Toad. DJ should come out of retirement for one more fight. Right now, Pantoja would beat DJ. Right now, Pantoja would beat DJ. No one would complain about a super fight with Merab and Pantoja. They both deserve it. Pantoja beat Kai Kara France twice. I think the super fight needs to happen. Yeah, Pantoja does that to Van too. Easily. Easily. But it'll be a fun build-up. He just passed Mighty Mouse. I know. Crazy. In the modern era? Crazy, dude. To see this in the modern era in men's MMA is fucking crazy. He had 4 title defenses. He's nowhere near DJ. I still put DJ above him, but it's fucking crazy, dude. Pantoja's 35. I know, it's insane. It's insane. He should, if he's not in the top 5 of the pound for pound, it's so disrespectful. He should be top 5 of the pound for pound. Van can defend takedowns against guys who strike, but Pantoja mixes it up things too well. I agree, Toad. The dangerous thing about Pantoja is his mindset for the game is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Everybody keeps doubting Merab. I think if he was big as Islam, he'd beat him too. Needs more time. Van definitely needs more time. Pantoja's hell of a form of stamina. Here we go! Here we go. This is sick. 23 years old. 5 rounds. Stop typing, chat. Watch the screen. Yeah! Build the fight, brother. Face off. Yes, boys! Face off! Dude, Joshua Van just finished a fucking fight against Brandon Royval and fought 3 weeks ago. And he's in there doing the face-off on the same night. The aura levels. The levels of fucking hype that we are witnessing right now. You do not see this anymore in modern MMA. This is like... This is old school shit. He fought 3 weeks ago. Then he just beat the fuck out of the #1 contender Brandon Royval and then got in the cage immediately after for a stare down. Do you understand how fucking rare that is in 2025 MMA? Insanity. Insanity. Even that was shit promo. Joe has lost it. Yeah, Joe's absolutely lost it. Van is a throwback to the GOAT era. That's what I'm saying, Shotgun. That's what I'm saying, dude. This is like 2008 MMA. Oh, my boy, Cowboy. My boy. At age 23. I know, it's madness. Madness. Pantoja dog walks Van. Yes, but we're all getting in the van. We're getting in the van, boys. We're getting in the Joshua van. Get in the van. Joshua Van single-handedly saving the UFC. Literally. Van wins no matter what. Exactly. No. Van's going to win. Van is literally a kid. Doesn't matter. We're getting behind Van. Everyone in the van. Tommy Aspinall. I want to see if my big prediction comes true. This was my big prediction for the week that Frankie and Giuliano said I was crazy for. Everyone said I was crazy for this prediction, and I'm about to find out if it's going to come true. We're about 2 minutes away from finding out if my big prediction for the week is going to come true. Royval is retarded for not initiating any grappling in the entire fight. Yes, I agree. Joshua Van, the under 23-year-old storyline. I love it. Who is ready for the funeral of the Bronx? Royval is retarded for not initiating any grappling that entire fight. I know. Royval just tried to out-dog him, Nacho. I respect it. I hope Pantoja is making great money. He truly deserves it, but I doubt it. He won't be making very good money. He's a flyweight. Aspinall looks cooked out of his fucking brain. Patty is so fat. He's so fat. Joshua Van to be the champ at 23. He needs to fight before October. Not going to happen, unfortunately. We were forced-fed industry plants like Sean O'Malley. Van is a breath of fresh air. I agree, dude. I love it. I love it. Charles via plot armor plus MMA. Yeah, Charles via plot armor. No, I'm going with Ilya Topuria. Pantoja makes 500k. Yeah, I mean, they're flyweights. They don't make any money. Like, even DJ called it. He knows why they don't make any money. Was I right, Frankie? Was I right? Frankie and Giuliano and Brutally. They all laughed at me. Was I right? We're going to find out. We got a power slap commercial. I believe I Van Leave in Van. Everyone in the van. Joshua Van is going to win a title on 10 for 10. I know, dude. His contract is so small. Because he's just started in the UFC. Dana White's loving it. Charles Oliveira, Charles Oliveira, I'm sorry. Your time has come. It's over, dude. I hope we now see the fight of the year. Me too, dude, but we just saw the fight of the year, Blanco. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see if I was right. I think Pantoja makes 250k plus pay-per-view. It's shit. Champions deserve 1 million plus a pay-per-view. I agree. I've lost all my parlays, so I can root for Oliveira. A hefty price was paid, Cheddarhead. This was the plan to believe. Abtudo. The nerve. Let's go with Ilya Topuria. The fucking nerves. Hang on. No, that's not what this is about. So we've had a power slap commercial. We've had a Jurassic Park commercial. Was I right? Was I right? The retirement package. Did the UFC burn John Jones? Is he going to get a retirement package? I was right. The UFC are going to burn John Jones. I was right. I called it. The UFC are going to burn John Jones. No retirement package. They left him to die. He embarrassed Dana White. They're going to try and delete his legacy. Maybe because they think they can pull him back. No, I was right. He's fucking embarrassed Dana White, and they're going to burn him. The same way they burnt Ngannou, the same way they burnt GSP, the same way they burnt Mighty Mouse. I was right. He's fucking pissed Dana White off, and now the UFC are going to bury John Jones. I said it all fucking week. I said, what's the bet we don't get a John Jones retirement package because the UFC are fucking pissed off at him. Jones tried to deny that he agreed to the Aspinall fight. I know, when he did. Can't wait for the public turning on John Jones by Dana. It started. I called this, mate. I called this. John Jones crashed the car with a naked lady in it who shat herself. This was the last straw. How good is Charles Johnson, who KO'd Van? How good is Ramazan Temirov, who stood Johnson in a pure stand-up fight? True, Toad. How good is Charles Johnson? I can't say I feel bad for John. Neither do I, Shyla. Neither do I. Fuck him. Ilia Topuria is too sneaky in the pocket. He is. He's very good in the pocket, but Charles Oliveira can maintain the range. Fuck John Jones. He must be behind bars. I agree, Wixon. I'm going to text Frankie. Does anyone know whose stream Frankie's in right now? Does anyone know whose stream Frankie's watching right now? Is it No Chill or Brutally, or he's probably in Brutally's, eh? No John Jones retirement package. Called it. I can't wait for Dana to start promoting Tom as the guy who ran the GOAT out of the sport without even fighting him. Exactly, Shotgun. Exactly. What was the bet, Dougie? They didn't want to take the bet because they didn't believe me that it was worth taking. They thought it was ridiculous. But I said, watch the UFC not give John Jones a retirement package because of how badly he embarrassed them. And they all said to me on the panel... no, he's there. They want a Michael Jordan. He's their Michael Jordan. They're not going to do that. He's the GOAT. And I went, I don't think so. I think John Jones fucking embarrassed Dana White, and they're going to bury him the same way they buried Francis Ngannou and Mighty Mouse. Topuria is the only champion who has kept his grappling a secret. We don't know if it's a high level. It's time we find out. True, Wixon. Is it actually legit grappling? Charlie's walkout song is good. It is. It's damn good. Is Charles allergic to moving his head? He might be, dude. It's just forward and back. Shoot the box. Except that John Jones deserves to get burnt. I agree, Capathius. I agree. Who's the GOAT gaslighter? Dana or Chael? Dana. Dana gaslighted ESPN into buying the Apex. Also, the physical attributes of Oliveira. Don't be surprised if Topuria gets slammed. Yeah, he's just so much fucking bigger. Wow, Ilia Topuria is going to be the A side. Charles Splick to him like glue. I don't mind a snooze fest. We have to win. The Bronx. Jesus, Charles looks old. Hashtag bury John Jones. Dude, Charles looks old, man. He's been in the game so long. He's at least 50 in MMA years. Ghost gaslighter is John Jones. No, because the gaslighting has to work, Tim, and I don't think John Jones has successfully gaslit anyone. Charles is third degree black belt, not an easy feat. Who'll give this guy black belt, Shayla? Who'll give him black belt? Why the fuck is every fighter wearing those useless meta glasses? I know, Wixon. I know, dude. Why are they wearing these fucking glasses? Can't be the GOAT, especially if they don't even show us the shot. Like, they don't even show us the shot that they're getting. There's clearly a difference between 5'7" Armin and 5'7" Ilia. Ilia is not as stocky, I agree. Cayman, we have to check this. We'll give him black belt. If Charles wins, this is a better win than Drickus beating Hamzat. No. The glasses are cool if they're recording, but we saw a flash second. I think they protect you from the spotlight. No, they're the new meta glasses. Tate is putting on the Vaseline. Tate is not putting on the Vaseline. Charles is fucked. He's illuminated by God. Might be neck and neck. They probably made to wear the glasses by Dana because they partnered with Meta. That's exactly what it is, help me, yeah. Easiest fight in Pantoja's career. That shit was hilarious. It really was, Beef Fatty. It really fucking was. Black belts usually take 10 to 10 years, but they fast-track UFC fighters all the time. Yep, very true. I still can't believe that Makhachev subbed Charles. Neither do I, Shyla, and it's one of the vastly underrated wins of Islam Makhachev's career. What has Hazmat done before that another knocking out? Well, I was thinking about it, Nacho, as in the fact that Khamzat Chimaev is a even size to Dricus du Plessis, so there's just too many to have this conversation right now. Let's bring it up during the week, Nacho. There's too many chats right now to have this conversation. Not many people even know that Pantoja has literally beat Kai Kara France twice. I mean, we said it before the stream, but yeah, you're right. It was so long ago and tough. No way Pereira is legit black belt, for instance. Yeah, Pereira absolutely should not have a black belt. First time Oliveira is fighting in the blue corner in a while. Is it? Was he not fighting in the blue corner in his last fight against Arman Sarukian? Probably not. One time at tough and then now. Yeah, very true. Ilya is on his villain arc. Yes, he is, and I absolutely love to see it. If Ilya wins, we meet up tomorrow and have beans for breakfast, except for Dougie. He'll be eating hot dogs. I'm not going to eat anything tomorrow except a whole bunch of water to get ready for the hot dogs. Charles Oliveira, du Bronx. Oh shit, I'm nervous. Me too. Get the casket ready. That's true. Khamzat Chimaev came up from welterweight. Very true, Nacho. It takes time to get the belt back entirely. Depends on the school. It takes time to get a black belt entirely. It all depends on the school. Very true, but they do tend to fast-track UFC fighters. Alex Pereira got a black belt for knocking out someone. Oliveira's wife looks severely stressed. She should be. This is a very, very big fight against a power puncher. Islam doesn't even have a black belt. True. A reminder. Thank you very much to Gaz Newsland for the $1. I really, 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 really appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Impression of Raul Rosas Jr. watching Charles Oliveira KO Ilya Topuria. At the end of the day, this was always going to happen. He was so much bigger. Thank you for the $5, man. I really appreciate it, dude. Thank you. I've been keeping an eye on it for a long time. If Charles has both of his shorts on the front side folded perfectly, he wins. Call me crazy. That is absolutely crazy, Wixen. That's fucking retarded. I'm picking Ilya, but I'm feeling an all-out... I'm feeling an alibi out. They're thinking Oliveira might win. It's a really hard pick. It is a really hard pick. The odds are way too skewed. I've been keeping on it for a long time. We just said the one. Is Pantoja a new flyweight? What are you talking about? Is Pantoja a new flyweight? What the fuck are you talking about? Of course, it depends on the school. It depends on the BJJ fighter too, but on average, it's 8 to 10 years. Ilya's walkout muted is goated. Aye, mi amor. Damn, what a walkout. Imagine the generation of hate to Topuria if he KOs Charles Oliveira. It's going to happen very soon, I reckon. Shotgun. Would have been a sick fight between him and Mighty Mouse. It would have been a fucking amazing fight. Notice it on Charles Shorts. I'm telling you, Wixen, that is the craziest thing I've ever heard. It depends on which way his shorts are folded. That does not determine the winning of the fight. Wixen, I'm having a small bet on Charles Oliveira now. That's the kind of crazy that Tim absolutely loves. I think Charles will show up with a terrible game plan and get KO'd backing up to the fence. Maybe. That's how Ilya Topuria is going to need to win. He needs to close that void by getting on an inside range. Ilya is not even scared. Never. His belief in himself is truly delusional. You are dumb, Dougie. I use the goat Herbert Burns emoji. Sorry, Christian Grey. I'm trying to pump through these chats. I'm getting flashbacks of the aerial dancing. Aye, me out of mod. It's like he's so confident he wins. Ilya Topuria is so fucking confident that he's going to win. He doesn't care about winning. He cares about how he's going to win. Ilya's aura is off the fucking charts right now. It is. It's truly insane. I can't wait to go back and watch it later after I'm done reading the chats. I mean, is he the flyweight GOAT? Is Pantoja the flyweight GOAT? Let me sleep on it. It's going to take me a lot to let go of Mighty Mouse, but he might be the flyweight GOAT. You're a pretty good reader, Dougie. I'm not. I'm horrible. I've got dyslexia, but I'm doing my best, but thank you very much. Charles walks into an overhand. Mark my words. Not really how Ilya Topuria gets his finishes. He works the body and then lands the big overhand, right? And the other guy who got a black belt for knocking out someone not given the black belt by his trainer, there isn't a standard requirement. It's up to the guy giving the black belt. Yeah, it's sometimes black belts are just for clout. Like giving Alex Pereira a black belt was just for clout. Thank you, Wixen. I like Ilya to win, but this makes it even more interesting. Timmy likes you bet. Ilya gets almost all his KSOs backing up guys on the fence. Exactly right. I'm scared for my boy Charles Oliveira. You should be. This is dangerous. Did you see Ilya asked Islam what his favorite submission is? And he said he'll submit Islam with that move in front of Habib. I did see that. Fucking goated. DJ is the GOAT. Pantoja is not close. Pantoja is very fucking close. It's cold here at the nosebleeds of the T-Mobile Arena. What's up, Wixen? Send us a photo in the Discord. Ilya will realize an aura ball at Charles, but Charles will absorb it and become his final form. God mode Oliveira. His hair will go from Super Saiyan Gold to the red instead. 12 defenses are hard to top, and it's not like Pantoja's wins are massively better than DJ's. That's the problem. DJ's resume is kind of iffy because flyweight wasn't that good back then, whereas Pantoja is working his way through a really good lightweight revision twice at a time. Toad, that's because Ilya went to stay... Toad, that's because they want to stay away from Ilya. Ilya always has to work his way inside. Charles will not allow himself to be backed up, and I wonder if that's going to change Ilya's striking stance. It did against Volk in the first round. 4 defenses compared to 12. It's not even close. We don't count defenses. We count quality of wins. Ilya can't even do boxing math plus wrestling combo because he's a taller. He's too Muay Thai. Ilya can't even do boxing plus wrestling combo because he's taller. He has to do Muay Thai plus Thai wrestling, but that's where he probably gets clipped. Oliveira can't do boxing plus wrestling. Yeah, the taller fighter, when he closes range, is very different because Ilya kind of hunts the body first. Charles has ascended to Super Saiyan 5 J5. Yes, true. 2 absolute legends. Yes, uploaded. It's almost time for Charles to go to sleep, maybe. I love everything about Ilya except for his loyalty to Real Madrid. I don't care. I don't watch soccer. The main event. I think I need to stop being a hater and just witness greatness, at least until Ilya fights Armin. Yes, exactly, Toad. I agree. Charles not shaking his opponent's hand. Ooh, because Charles is locked in and he wants the win. I missed the walkouts because I was reading the chats. Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate it. I'm going to enjoy watching this pay-per-view back tonight. I haven't been watching the current era, but I can't believe the quality of competition is anywhere near different enough to make 4 beat 12. In flyweight, because flyweight was so raw and new back then, Carpathius. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think DJ got a title shot after 2 fights in the UFC. You know what I mean? Jesus by walk on water in the first. That's how he does it. Oh, reading all that chat while drinking beer. Bruce's suit looks... Yeah, Bruce looks fucking beautiful tonight. Dude, Ilya looks so chilled. It's scary. Charles looks nervous. He does, dude. And Ilya's just like... I'm about to become a 2-time champion. It's fucking scary how chilled Ilya Topuria is. If Charles wins, I will shoot my shot at Shyla. Alright, Stone Cold killer. Stone Cold. Stone Cold. Like, Charles Oliveira looks nervous, and Ilya Topuria is just like, you're going to win 2nd title, huh? Pretty cool. Dougie, final prediction, Ilya Topuria, TKO round 3. We'll make this washed bum in front of his friends and family, then duck Armin and the Paddy fight. We will make this washed bum in front of his friends and family, then duck Armin for the Paddy fight. We will knock out this washed bum, Charles Oliveira, in front of his fans and family, and then Ilya Topuria will duck Armin for the Paddy family fight. There we go. Notice the shorts. No one cares about the shorts on Charles. Except Tim. Charles is not lasting as long as Max did. Ooh, yeah, true. Round 3. You made it. What's up, Pabro? How are you, dude? The mighty Whizbar clinched... What are we writing? What are these chats? The mighty Whizbar clinched it for me. Dude invented a move of great thought finish on... The mighty Whizbar clinched it for me. Dude invented a move for a great thought finish on a wrestler for his 10th defense. Chat, I've got dyslexia. Read your comments before you send them to me. I'm trying to pump through these. Fight's on. Here we go. All right, Charles Oliveira's on him. Here we go. Autocorrect button. It's all good, dude. It's all good. It's all good, dude. Ilya pumping the jab. Oh, Charles is in his face! We're going to have a war. We're going to have a war. Fight clock's on. Here comes the grappling from Charles. Here comes the size difference. Never mind, you're all good, Charlotte. How the fuck was Ilia Topuria $5 against Charles Oliveira? Insane odds. How was Charles Oliveira by submission $8? The odds were retarded. The odds were absolutely retarded. Let's have a look at Ilia's phenomenal grappling that we hear about. Ilia knows enough grappling to survive the defense. Ilia knows enough grappling to survive. Ooh. Ilia's happy to stay on the ground. Gets back to his feet. Let him up, Ilia. Let him up. Charles is cut. Charles is cut. Charles is getting dominant. It just started, mate. How are you so far ahead? I don't know, Pabro. Sorry. Charles is refreshing. Getting his breath back. Wixon, if you keep spamming, I'm going to time you out. Stop spamming. Oh! Oh my God! Oh my God! Ilia Topuria knocks out Charles Oliveira in round fucking 1. He has got the touch of death. Thank you for the $10, $20, Antec. Thank you for the $20, you fucking legendary cunt. Thank you for the $20. Thank you for the $20. Insanity. He cleanly knocks out Charles Oliveira. Oh my God. He's killed Charles. Antec, thank you for the $20. Holy fuck. Bro. How does he do that? No one has done that to Charles. That's what I was saying to Larry all night last night. I was like, Charles doesn't get cleanly knocked out. He's out, dude. Charles's eyes are gone. Charles's eyes are gone. Now we know why Makhachev ran. Oh my God. Thought it would go just like that. Holy shit, dude, just killed Charles Oliveira and outgrabbed Paddy knows his next one up. He didn't respect the power. It's insane, dude. Holy fucking Christ. Dude, Charles does not get knocked out. Max Holloway doesn't get knocked out. 20 pounds, that's like $30. Oh, dude, thank you for the 20 quid. Thank you for the 20 quid. It's insane. Charles literally ran into that. I know, dude, but fuck, man. He hits so hard. He's one of the unique fighters. I know, he is, dude. He landed that left hook. I know, dude. That's fucking crazy. That is fucking crazy to do that to Oliveira. And Holloway. He did it to Oliveira and Holloway. Ilia's boxing is insane. It's another level. Charles takes flush hit. Charles takes hits, man. Charles has been hit. Charles gets hit. I bet up to Ilia dies, they study his body, his bone density will be like 10% more. It's something like that, Nacho. Yeah. He just sits on the shot. Like there is something going on here. Like that Alex Pereira, Tom Aspinall power. You know, Volk's a little different because Volk had just been cleanly knocked out 2 months before. But Gaz Ninja, watch this MMA on Point video about who has the best chin in MMA. Max Holloway has statistically taken more shots than anyone else ever in MMA history. Like, Max Holloway has the best chin in UFC history. Holloway Islam getting a click sub of the... Honestly, Islam getting a quick sub is the only way I can see Ilya possibly losing. Antec called it. Just how tough is Josh Emmett? Fucking gremlin tough. That's insane. He just touched him. That just made me so depressed. Sorry, help me. 2 belts! Wash bum, guard puller, and cunters in front of his fence. In fact, you called it, Toad. Oh my god. Oh my god. What are we watching? What the fuck are we watching? History tonight at UFC 317. History. It's been the worst day ever. Sorry, Nacho. What a humble man. He's so humble. Not like this. Mikey, what's up, brother? What a night, huh? What a night. Crazy card. So good. He wasn't arrogant. He just knew. He just knew. He's the new Connor. He'll be... Shut up, Doug. What a KO. Amazing. It doesn't take much with Ilya Tower. It's insane, dude. Like Nacho said, what is in his bones? What is in his fucking bones? Oh my god. Amazing card. Amazing card. Why does he... Because he does whatever he wants. Help me. He does whatever he wants. He does whatever he wants. He's undefeated. He's undefeated. Just won the lightweight title. Yeah, fair enough, friendless Norseman. Yep. Just perfect tech. It is. It's the hips. The way he landed. Ilya's confidence is it's insane. Should have pulled guard. He's bread and butter. Dude, they're setting up the Paddy fight. Get Paddy Pimblett in the cage. Get Paddy in the cage. Gaethje and Armin are fuming. Armin should be fuming. Gaethje, not so much. Armin should be fuming. Armin will kick the shit out of him. Yeah. Dude, this is sick. Charles needs to retire. Nah. Paddy's so big. Yes! Ilya! Yes! Ilya knows how to sell a fight. Yes! This is what we need. We are so back, MMA. We are so back. Ilya defended himself in the grappling well. He really did. Man, hype for the Paddy fight. Dude, we are so back. Number 8, Paddy's getting a title shot. This shit is legit rigged. No, it's not rigged. Alex Pereira lost. It's not rigged. It's not rigged. It just, some things go the UFC's way, some things don't. This one went the UFC's way. Tonight went the UFC's way. This is why we watch. This is the aura. Armin isn't getting shit, but Gaethje, I know, dude. This is awesome. That's what I'm saying. This is... It feels like 2015 again. It feels like 2015 again. It's insane. We got a 23-year-old that just boxed the fuck out of the #1 contender and sat cage side. We have an undefeated 17-0 just slept Charles Oliveira. Pantoja is DJ maxing. We are in a fucking time loop, gentlemen. We're in a time loop sent back to 2015, 2016. It's fucking insane. We've just gone from the dark ages all the way back to 2015 in one fucking night. Insane. Charles didn't respect the power. He ate the jab and thought it was okay, and he kept walking. Yeah. Charles just walked into it. Yeah, he didn't respect the power at all, which is wild for Ilya Topuria fight. Charles was moving forward when that shot landed, which added to Ilya's already insane power. Yes, Sniper. Yeah. Bro is simply aura maxing. He is. It's insane. Dropping a rose, he thinks this shit is in a pot. It's just so much. It's too much aura. Stop coping for Oliveira, guys, says Gaj Ninja. Armin refused a title fight, then shat the bed in the main event. He needed to fight Scamrot or somebody else, but he isn't hungry like the other contender. I mean, Armin deserves the #1 title shot. Armin absolutely deserves it, but here we go. He deserves to cheat on his hot ass 10 out of 10 wife. Alright, Shedderhead, calm the fuck down. Topuria was literally in a mood. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, this is... It feels like we're in a Conor McGregor, Ronda Rousey-esque run. It's crazy, dude. Like, obviously not that level of superstar, but just the making things happen, the way Conor just made things happen, the way Ronda just made things happen before she ran into Holly Holm. Like, it's fucking crazy. Wait, that's all the current champions' primary strikers, Islam. Wait, is that all the current champions are primarily strikers? Wait, is that all the current champions primarily strikers unless Islam... No, Marab's grappler. Ilya is the main character. Charles never fights smarts. He's never going to keep his distance. The rose is so gay. No, I'm on board, mate. He is always going to try and go toe-to-toe with Ilya. Yep. Is it safe to say this card would be better than Blanchfield versus Barber? This might be better than Blanchfield versus Barber, yes. For a second, I thought Charles had the heel hook. Me too, help me, yep. Charles just walks forward. He does, mate. He does. Shooter box forward, straight line. Charles dropped dead. Charles did. The eyes were gone, mate. Like Dragon Ball Z when Cell sucks their body. Dead eyes. First undefeated double champ. Mike gets it. Mike, the level of history that we're seeing is fucking insane. It's fucking insane. It's not about what you deserve, but what you will get, Dougie. Armin could have been there if he avenged the Gamrot law. I agree, friend listener. If he had played ball with the UFC, he'd be the one standing in the cage right now. I agree with you completely, dude. I completely agree with you, yes. Oliveira's run at lightweight is over. It is. It's fine by me. Marab's not that boring kind of wrestling. Yeah, I agree, Carpathius. Yep. How much of a dog is Max Holloway? He gave Ilya his hardest fight. Yeah, Max Holloway's really fucking good. Really fucking good. Ilya looked comfortable down there too. Wasn't even panicking. Dude, everything Ilya did, from the walkout to the call out to being on the ground and getting out of the heel hook to getting back into the boxing, just calm. Just calm. Charles did the Basharat Boogie. He did do the Basharat Boogie. True. Very true. My boy got slept like I predicted. Yep. Left him wide-eyed. My boy. The smaller divisions carrying the promotions are absolutely... Well, not even, dude. Like, welterweight, Drickus, Aspinall's going to be back. It's good now. You know, it's good. Things are good now. He's the fake champion. Everyone will call him the fake... Well, no, there will be people calling him the fake champion until he fights Armin. Should be Gaethje next. It should be Armin next. Real champion finished Oliveira. Armin couldn't do that. It should... this is the talk, right? This is the talk now, Toad. What the hell happened? Ilya Topuria just killed Charles Oliveira in the first round. I'm currently responding to all the comments across MMA YouTube who told me I was wrong. Get him, Antec. Get him, dude. Thank you for the 20 pounds. It's a shame we'll never see Dustin versus Ilya. I think Dustin works him. Dustin versus Ilya. I think Dustin works. I don't know, dude. Dustin gets hit on the shin, and Ilya's power is insane. What the fuck did I just saw the touch of death? I know, man. Fucking insanity. Gaethje would get slipped quicker than Charles Oliveira. I think so. Why is that fight already over? Ilia Topuria is built different. Sorry to say right now, Topuria is that guy. Topuria is that guy. Armin wouldn't pull guard. He would just take him down and destroy him with the elbows. Maybe. Again, I still maintain that Ilia Topuria's grappling is good enough to get out from underneath, and Ilia Topuria just go to shoot to prove that in that fight. Godfather voice, look what they've done to my boy. Oliveira's arms, man, and his eyes, he looked like he got shot. Yeah, he got put out fucking cold. I love doing the rounds on YouTube. Get him, Antec. I got worked in that card. It was a nice run of cashing out ahead, and now I'm staring at my roof with my lifeless eyes. My hero, Charles Oliveira, has been slept. Alexander Volkanovski, Max Holloway, Charles Oliveira have all succumbed to the power that is the villain, Ilia Topuria. Dustin and Justin would be put down like Charles Oliveira. I think Dustin might be, yeah, because Dustin would play in that boxing range, and he'd probably walk into something. Charles is gone, boys. I know, Weston. It's so sad. Ilia put Charles out round 1, and Armin won a split decision. Ilia put Charles out in round 1. Armin only won a split decision over Charles Oliveira, and even then it was 50-50 on the scorecards. Charles Oliveira should retire. He makes a lot of money. He makes a lot of American dollars and lives in Brazil. He can be a gatekeeper for a while if he wants to be, help me. He really hasn't taken that much damage to his brain in that career. Easy work, says Antec to Westy. Honestly, fuck Armin, he gets what he deserves. Ilia was a huge favorite. People who were predicting it probably shouldn't feel like a genius. I didn't think he would do it that easily. Nacho, I didn't think he would do it that easy. Rumor is MMA Che has hung himself. Oh, poor MMA Che. He loves Charles Oliveira. Poor Che. We just witnessed a murder on national television. Yes, we did. Followed by a war. Great card. Amazing card. Absolutely amazing card. Phenomenal card. Phenomenal card. Phenomenal card. Really good card. The prelims, the main event. Even Pantoja's backpack riding only lasted 12 minutes. It was a clear 30-27 outclassing by Armin. He just held... No, it was a split decision, Toad. No, don't go too far in the cope session. It was a split decision, Toad. Oh, man. What would it be? Don't even start playing with 170. Although, I did say... You know, Conor McGregor at 170 did knock down Nate Diaz 3 times. Charles was probably the easier top 5 fighter for Ilia. No, Gaethje, Dustin. MMA Joey is raging right now, is he? At what? What can you rage about with that? What can he possibly be... What can that fat, retarded, bullied cunt possibly be raging about? No one beats Ilia? Not true. Islam Makhachev's grappling is very good. Ilia is chasing Islam up to 170. Arturo triple champ time. Slow down, boys. Islam dodged a nuke. Okay, here we go. This is too far. Paddy did look 2 times his size. Paddy's really fucking big. No, Justin's easier and Dustin probably easier. Yep. Conor was 2 inches taller than Ilia and Nate was a career journeyman 145er. Yeah, but still, Conor was coming up from 145 to 170. Nate had been at 170 for a little bit. Armin almost lost a decision to Charles, let's be real. Islam loses to JDM and then comes down and gets fucked up by Ilia. If Islam loses to JDM and then comes back down, I would pick Ilia Topuria. Gaza, says Weston. Everyone is underrating what Gaethje would do to Ilia. I don't think they are, help me at all. Gaethje fights on the inside. He likes to get a collar and then shoot on the inside. So he would be on the inside of boxing range, which is Ilia Topuria. MMA Joey said he hates the Spaniards. I'm going to have to listen to MMA Joey's recap. I love Islam, but if Ilia touches his chin, he might be cooked. Yeah, I know, Nacho. That's why I need a... I've been talking for a long time. I haven't had time to process my thoughts. I'm doing a lot of just reacting to the chats. I need to think about this. Joey's mad at them putting Paddy in the cage and allowing him to duck Armin. That makes sense. That's a classic Joey arc. Yeah, I can say that. I thought Paddy would beat Ilia until I saw that. Fair. Gaethje fights like a brawler, which is bad against Ilia. That's what I think, Justin. Poor Dougie, poor musical. I know, Cheddarhead. Well done. Good call, dude. Ilia isn't ducking Armin. Dana is punishing Armin. I agree. Scousers do not get out. What is this cunt talking about? Paddy Pimlet's never been knocked out, so that's his little calling phrase. It was a great win by Ilia. I still haven't changed my opinion on Ilia. Charles left his chin on a platter, which we all thought that he would. Islam has the best striking defense at lightweight. No, he does not. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He does not have the best striking defense at lightweight. No, he doesn't. Alexander Volkanovski was putting hands on him. Moicano was able to land on the lower jaw, upper collarbone, depending on how closely you watch it back. Dustin Poirier was able to land on him. He's been knocked out in the past. Islam Makhachev does not have the fucking best striking defense at lightweight. No, he doesn't. Cayman. After seeing this, Ilya is pound for pound #1 fighter in the world. I don't know about that. Bro just doesn't leave his chin to get hit. Cheds, Ilya would do to Gaethje what he did to Tony. I think so. Arman just had his chance. Arman did have his chance. Yes, he does. It's all in the statistics. I don't give a fuck about the statistics. Watch the fights. No, he doesn't. The UFC keeps running MMA with their undeserved title shots. Arman Tsarukyan does deserve the title shot. Islam gets cracked all the fucking time. I know, that's silly. Gaethje is the only person who can challenge Ilya in the pocket. No, he isn't. Gaethje gets fucking wobbled. Fiziev wobbled Gaethje in the pocket plenty of times, especially in their first fight. Islam's legacy took a hit tonight. That was the best win. Ilya knocked him dead, and Moicano got washed by old man Dariush. Yes, Islam Makhachev's legacy did take a big hit tonight. Poirier doesn't get hit, really. Poirier didn't really hit him with flush shots to the chin. A lot of shots landed with the elbows. Poirier hit it in plenty of times. I think Khabib beats Ilya. Dude, never. I think Khabib can beat Ilya. I think Khabib can beat Ilya. Yes, Khabib could beat Ilya, but that's a different side. Just look at Ilya's confidence. He doesn't duck anybody. He seriously believes he will KO anyone. I know his confidence is fucking insane. Cayman is still saying the shots weren't landing clean. The shots were landing plenty clean. Gaethje has more power with his kicks and his hands. Pocket Ilya knocks him out. I agree with Nacho on this one. Dougie, I'm fucked up right now. Bong rip. This fucker Ilya killed him. Who the fuck is going to fight next? I want Islam versus Ilya right now. So do I. What's up? Making the walk. How are you guys? Shout out to Anton for making the walk. How are you, dude? Ilya is unbelievably scary. I think the only way to beat him is to make him wrestle non-stop and see if his cardio is his kryptonite. You just cannot strike with him. I think you're right making the walk. I completely think you're right. I think Gaethje would get slept. I think Dustin would get slept. Shout out to making the walk. Go and support his channel, guys. Nacho, can you drop making the walks? Can you click on making the walk? Go to his channel and drop it. I never felt this way about a fighter I've been watching since 2017. I truly believe that he beats Islam. Welcome to the train, mate. This is how everyone had Connor feeling. You're welcome to the train, Wixen. I'm losing it right now. This shit is crazy. This shit is really, really fucking good. Ilya cracks chins and Islam has been slept before. Ilya does crack chins. Islam has been slept before and Islam does get hit. Dustin's crossguard will work really, really well against Ilya. Ilya's boxing is so clean. You got to remember that Ilya doesn't just headhunt with the jab. He did it in this fight, but he also works the body when he needs to as well. Dougie's the only person to read a sentence and say something else. Thank you, not the AM, bro. I do try and interact with the chat, even when I'm pumping through it. From today, Ilya is my idol. Fair enough, Wixen. Another hit for Islam's legacy, looking pretty shit by the end. JDM sparks him. It is hurting Islam Makhachev's legacy more and more and more. Dougie, sorry about spamming earlier. That's all good. I just try and read everybody's chats, and when you spam, you clog up the chat. We could see Ilya versus Paddy in 2 months. Ilya took 0 damage. We'll see. Depends how his training went. But yeah, we could see it fairly soon. I don't think we'll see it in 2 months because they've already got their pay-per-views locked up. And the UFC is now in production mode rather than in promotion mode, which means they want to string things out. Notice how we could have Tom Aspinall jump in at any point, but they're pushing Tom Aspinall out to the Abu Dhabi card, which hasn't been booked yet. I would say there is a good chance we see Ilya Topuria versus Paddy Pimblett in December. Dougie is pound for pound the fastest talker. Thank you, Charlotte. I appreciate it. Islam will beat Ilya will beat everybody. Maybe. Thank you, Nacho. I appreciate that. Who is this guy that says Dustin Cascard will work? I mean, yeah. Paddy has to wrestle, which he isn't that good at. Paddy has to wrestle, which he isn't that good at. He is better when he gets it to the ground. His striking is not fluid enough. Yes, but Paddy's very tall. Go and watch Paddy Pimblett versus Michael Chandler. Paddy's very tall. He's very big. He might be able to clinch up. He might be able to judo throw Ilya Topuria to the ground. However, Ilya Topuria has been thrown to the ground before, and he can throw in submissions to create scramblings to get himself back up. Also, when you're a tall, rangy guy, it's very hard to space yourself out and hold down a short ball of muscle that knows what they're doing down there. How do you think Max will do in a rematch at lightweight? Same way. Paddy is getting slept. I think Paddy might get slept. Yeah, I'm going to say Paddy's getting slept. Ilya's got more power at lightweight. He could, yeah. Ilya will not survive at 170. Depends who he's in there against. I would like Ilya against, say, a Leon Edwards or a Ian Gary. Against a Sean Brady, I'm not sure. Ilya gets cranked to... Oh, my God, chat. Ilya gets cranked too every fight. Charles hits him and it was nothing to him. True, Charles hit Ilya and he just took it easily. Let's take it all in. We just Oliveira fucking die. I know it's crazy, man. I can't wait to go back and watch it. Dr. Mitchell took down Topuria and he got back up. Please don't mention about Paddy. It's a done deal. Ilya will knock him out. I think Ilya is going to knock him out. Don't talk about Fatty versus Ilya. It's not even worth it. It's just a free title defense. That is true. It should be Armin. Paddy is also like 200 pounds. His size main advantage. Paddy is also like 200 pounds. His size is his main advantage against Ilya. It is. Dougie, you are speed running my English. I'm doing my best, Shyla. We just saw Oliveira try and grapple Ilya and it got flipped on his ass. Paddy is dead meat. That's what I think, Jedhead. I think Paddy will be able to take Ilya down, but I think Ilya will be able to get back up. Paddy is fucked. Dead man walking. I'll still root for Paddy, though. I'm still going to be rooting for Ilya Topuria. I love it. Put him away. Smashed him. Absolutely right, Miguel. Damn, what is he going to do? Paddington, please don't make me do it. Topuria, Paddy next. Yeah, it's going to be fucking awesome. Joshua Van is awesome. Let's all get in the white van. Jai Herbert was taller than Paddy, and it didn't help him out much. No, I don't think the size difference is going to help Paddy Pimblett. I think Paddy's best bet will be to judo throw him down, and I think Ilya Topuria will be able to get back up. There's a hole in my soul. Ilya versus Paddy. Early prediction, I'm going with Ilya Topuria. Lightweight is Cooksboro. Let's talk about welterweight. Run for Ilya. Run deep, little bit early. Armin needs the shot. Pantoja is a fucking goat. Pantoja is a goat. He should be in everybody's top 3 pound for pound. Let's talk top 3 pound for pound. Let's say the top 3 pound for pound needs to be Islam Makhachev. Merab Divalashvili just outstruck Sean O'Malley. Pantoja, Ilya Topuria. That should be the top 3 pound for pound. Lay and pray is Paddy's only chance. Maybe he's too fat for Ilya to get up. Ilya probably sleeps him, to be honest. Yeah, even with the laying and praying, Ilya Topuria is going to... Notice when people are laying and praying, the opponent underneath them isn't throwing up submissions. They're usually just squirreling around in their guard, trying to get their hips out. But Ilya Topuria is going to be chasing submissions, which creates scrambling when you're in bottom position. Pantoja, Ilya, Islam in that order. What about Islam, Pantoja? No, I don't. I think it goes Islam. I think it goes Panto. What did I just say? I think it goes... We're going to do a breakdown during the hot dog stream tomorrow of the pound for pound list. You listed 4 guys. I know. We're going to do a live stream tomorrow breaking down the pound for pound list. I think it'll be Ilya versus Paddy, Gaethje versus Armin, and Armin gets his shot. I agree with Phoneless Northman. I think they're going to make Armin fight one more time. I think they're going to make Gaethje fight one more time. I believe that what they should be doing is Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett. If it was a meritocracy, it should be Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett, and it should be Ilya Topuria versus Armin Sarukian. But the UFC is not a meritocracy. If you want a 100% meritocracy, go and watch the PFL, but no one does. I just watched the tape. Oliveira threw a straight right without any setup. Ilya slipped and threw a counter right and ended with the left hook. Both shots landed and slept Charles Oliveira. They did sleep. Yeah, they did. He did the cross, and they did the next one. Charles Oliveira was already out on the first one. Pantoja, Merab, Ilya, Islam. Islam should be higher. What happens to JDM versus Ilya? JDM sleeps Ilya Topuria. Ilya is above all. He won 2 titles. If Islam beats JDM, he gets it back. Ilya is above all. He won 2 titles. If Islam beats JDM, he gets it. If Islam beats JDM, he will get his title back, is what Tim is trying to say, I think. If Islam beats JDM, it depends on what weight class it happens. But I still think Islam Makhachev beats Ilya Topuria. One hit and Charles bled, bro. Who wins Ilya versus JDM? You know I got to pick JDM run deep. Cruz is a midget. Yes, Cruz is a midget. Armin deserves punishment for fumbling it. I mean, he was injured, maybe, or maybe he couldn't pass the drug test. Who knows? You think UFC would have the balls to put Ilya number 1 pound for pound ahead of Islam Makhachev after this? I mean, it's not up to the UFC, so we'll see. It's not up to the UFC. I think the media might put him as the number 1 because the media love a hype train. Joshua Van beats anyone under 200 pounds. I don't think Joshua Van is going to beat Pantoja. I think Pantoja is going to backpack Joshua Van. There's no way Pantoja is going to stand and strike with Joshua Van. Mick Wick says, I'm a big tape study guy. I don't know how the fuck anyone beats Ilya. There's no consistent opening on him. They have to take him down, but he fights with such a low boxing stance. His takedowns are very hard. What happened to the shorts thing, Wixon? If Tom Aspinall was a lightweight, would he beat Ilya Topuria? No, Ilya Topuria would sleep him. Tom Aspinall gets touched on the chin too much. Ilya represents our short king, so I'm proud but sad for Charles Oliveira. Fair enough. Pena 5405. Oh, yeah, the independent rankings. Yeah, the independent. Although they do fuck up the independent rankings, Shotgun. We've talked about this. We were talking about this when they fucked up the independent rankings and had Movzarev, Loyev, Max Holloway, and Ilya Topuria all in the same rankings. Event ends and I get Chael Sonnen on 10 times Zune. What? And I get Chael Sonnen on time 10 Zune. What are you talking about, Mikey? What do you mean? The event ends and I get Chael Sonnen on time 10 Zune. What are you talking? Oh, did something happen on the screen? Armin wasn't injured. Yeah, we don't know really, do we? Aspinall is fast and good for a heavyweight, but it's a heavyweight. Yeah, but let's say that he was a lightweight. He'd still be just as fast and just as good, but he does always get touched on the chin. And getting touched on the chin against Ilya Topuria is a fucking death sentence. Aspinall has stopping power, so that's a great question. Yeah, but he does always get touched on the chin. Dougie's Corner, you got me there, bro. There you go. Why did Urseg choose to stand and bang against Kai Kara France? Everything would be different now if he wasn't so fucking retarded. I know, especially since Urseg was an Australian fucking wrestler before he went to Eternal. You can't compare lightweights and heavyweights like that. They wouldn't fight the same if they were the same. So I know, but I'm just doing my best to answer a hypothetical question. Guys, Ilya would sleep Aspinall if he was a lightweight. That's what I think. Volk dropped Aspinall and he has no power punch. Yeah, if Aspinall was a lightweight, I wouldn't. That's why I'd put Aspinall below Ilya Topuria on a pound-for-pound list. People keep saying Topuria is the next Conor, is the new Conor. He's the next Conor. Ilya would snoke Conor, better hands, way better ground game. Yeah, I think Ilya Topuria is as close to Conor McGregor as we're going to get without the help that Conor McGregor received from the UFC. So, Ilya's doing everything that Conor did, but the UFC would promote Conor McGregor. They'd put him on late-night television. They'd create commercials for him. They'd create promos for him. The UFC aren't the same The UFC aren't the same promotion company they used to be. If the UFC was the same promotion company they used to be, Ilya Topuria would be just as big as Conor McGregor, except he can't be because the UFC is now a production company. So Ilya Topuria is reaching a lower level of fandom because of the pool that he's now slimming in. Aspinall slipped. He didn't drop Tom. Volkov dropped Aspinall. No, he didn't. Ilya is light years ahead of Conor McGregor. Ilya is better than Conor. Tom did not get dropped ever. Slipped, he caught him clean. Aspinall got up and won the fight. Lord, receive thy servant Charles Oliveira, who flew too close to the Georgian sun. Once he walked with golden submissions, now he sleeps beneath Ilya's right hand. Heal his chin, forgive his jab defense, and guide him to the land of easy matchups. Amen. There you go, Leonardo. Ilya will Instagram follower Max by tomorrow. Ilya will Instagram follower Max by tomorrow. He's going to buy so many more followers. Conor had a better mouth. Conor did have a better mouth. True, Ilya is better than Conor. I think fighting-wise, Ilya Topuria is a better fighter than Conor McGregor, even prime Conor McGregor. I think Ilya Topuria is better. No, Conor's trash talk made him way bigger than what Ilya can be. Yeah, that's true as well. That's a good point. Conor had better trash talk than Ilya Topuria, but you can't deny also that the UFC was a different production machine behind Conor McGregor. Like, the UFC are not booking Ilya Topuria on late-night television on CBS this weekend. You know what I mean? Bro, I can't stop crying. That's fair enough. The champ has a name, but he won't be able to remember his name because he just got slept. That's mainly what Conor was, a personality. Not true. Conor in his prime was insane. He went in there against fucking Chaz Mendes with a broken ACL and was able to handle the grappling and get back up. His stance was roughy. Imagine the striking of Ruffy with the personality that you've never seen before and being able to get up from underneath people. Imagine if Ilya Topuria just did what he did against Max Holloway and then skipped over lightweight and went and fought Ian Gary right now and had 2 fights with him. That's essentially what Conor McGregor was doing. People need to realize how much of a unicorn Conor was. You can't just create that. That's true, Super Shotgun. Lay down some flowers for Charles, Dougie. I know, man. It's so sad. The Dark Lord is gently caressing Charles Oliveira's head. Charles Oliveira, on this day, chat, has entered. Shall we do this, chat? Shall we put Charles Oliveira into Valhalla, or should we do it tomorrow, chat? Don't go there. It's true. The champion has a name, and it's Ilya Topuria. Ilya rapes Conor. Conor was overrated. Sorry, Conor was absolutely not overrated. You were not there for it, JDS. No one... of course, Ilya is all-round better, except for the crucial skill on the mic. Can't generate excitement at the presser. He's an undefeated double champ. Status depends on it. Beach stream when? You got a beach stream yesterday, you greedy, greedy, greedy boy. Don't do it too early. I mean, it's time to do it, to put him in there. Put him in there now. I need some light at the end of the tunnel. I think it's time to put him in there now. They'll make a Skyrim song about Charles Oliveira. They should, dude. Someone is auctioning Charles's veneers on eBay tonight. Fucking hell. Shyla from the top rope. Shyla from the top fucking rope. I was there for Conor McGregor. I'm 41 years old. Then what you're saying is retarded, and you should know better. All right, let us bring up Valhalla. The beautiful halls of Valhalla. Where the fuck are we? There we are, the beautiful halls of Valhalla. Oh my god, here we go. Where are we at? The halls of Valhalla. Charles Oliveira. Charlotte, what the fuck? No wonder your channel got delayed. I know, with sentences like that. The champion has a name. It's El Matador. All right, we need Charles Oliveira. Where's a Charles Oliveira photo? Charles Oliveira has been sent up to Odin for his judgment. Conor was overhyped. He lost to the likes. Conor was not overhyped fucking at all. Conor was very fairly hyped for what he was doing. Ilya sleeps Nate Diaz. Ilya is built different, but that could be recency bias. Here we go. Into the modern wing. Oliveira can now join the ranks of Valhalla. Bro, Ilya is one of the greatest, but I'm still crying, bro. Help me. I know, Skynet. It's so fucking sad. Where do we put Ilya Topuria? Where do we put Ilya Topuria? Oh, sorry, Charles Oliveira. Down the front. Down the front. Down goes Charles Oliveira. This is why you love the game, not the fighters. Exactly, mate. Exactly, dude. There goes Charles Oliveira. Down the front in Valhalla. Well done, Oliveira. Welcome to Valhalla. Reminds me of Jose versus Conor. It does have that kind of shock to it, doesn't it? It does have that kind of shock to it, doesn't it? It's fucking craziness. Charles got a nice seat. Charles got a good seat in Valhalla. Conor was always a fun interview. He promoted himself. Tonaltel just sounds like a prick. Charles can still beat most lightweights. Don't ruin my boy's name. I know, but he did get slept, and he's been in wars. He deserves to be here. Don't like Topuria, but he's got a 75 cent to choose anyone within 25 pounds. I could see that, Mike. Yep. I'm seeing a bunch of Oliveira fans devastated. As a long-time Harden fan, I'm just like James Franco at the Gallows meme. First time. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling, Super Shotgun. Like, so this is your first time, huh? I disagree. Loving the fighters is what makes me stick with the sport throughout the year. Yeah, it's a bit of a... You gotta love them, but you gotta know that this day is gonna come for a lot of your favorite fighters, right? Like, you love them, but you know this is gonna come. Like, as someone... Like, Conor McGregor got me into the sport, right? Seeing Conor McGregor with a snapped fucking leg shook me. Seeing Dustin Poirier slept by Gaethje shook me, you know? Seeing the fall off of Donald Cerrone shook me. Seeing Gaethje destroy and Chandler destroy Tony Ferguson shook me. So the more, and Nacho and Shotgun, you know this, yeah? Like, the more you watch the sport, like, you build up a callus to this. And even now, like, I've been so interactive and involved with reading the chat that I've still got to go and make my recap video. And then after I make my recap video, I'm going to sit down on the big screen in the living room. I'm going to order a nasty kebab. And I'm going to watch back this entire fucking pay-per-view. I'm going to watch back the prelims. I'm going to watch back the pay-per-view. I'm going to have, like, these... I'm going to have these thick-ass headphones on. I'm going to lock in, and I'm going to watch all of this back. And I'm just going to feel this entire... I'm going to feel this entire event. Because I haven't been able to feel this event. I've been, you know, doing this. And I'm happy to do this. And I appreciate you guys being here. But yeah, I'm going to just take a minute and just feel this event after this is done. Very soon. Very, very soon. I'm going to get out of here very, very soon. I disagree, loving the fighters. Paddy was a huge compared to Ilya. Towered over... Yeah, Paddy Pimblett's very fucking big. He's almost like... Jorge Masvidal size for a lightweight. It started at Vault. Yep. I'm Escobar staring at the emptiness meme. Yeah, that's fair enough, dude. Justin, you picked exactly the point. His greatness started to decline up until it was his insane run. Honestly, wanted to see Charles win round 5 sub or something. I mean, I can't get over this now. I have to goon to WMMA fight as well. It's not that bad, Skynet. After seeing Chuck, BJ, Spider, Felder, nothing shakes me anymore. That will harden you up real quick. Yeah, exactly. Seeing Anderson get clean knocked out by Weidman and Shogun tapping the strikes against Jones. Deafened the pain of my favorites losing. There you go. Yeah, that's the hardened MMA fan right there. Volk head kick. Yep. Shotgun destroyed Lashida. Yep. Conor's greatness didn't suddenly decline versus Nate Diaz. He just wasn't as great as everyone made him out to be. He absolutely was, especially when he won it back against Eddie Alvarez, and now he won the first 4 rounds against the greatest boxer, one of the greatest boxers, Floyd Mayweather. You've seen that edit with my weight. Every fighter celebrating a win KO, and then the next shot is them getting KO'd in the circle of life. I haven't seen that, Eric, and I don't want to see that. 1 hour robotic Terminator crying. Sounds fair enough, Skynet. You watch MMA long enough, you learn to no longer get so attached to the fighters and see them more like characters in a video game. I still get attached to them, but yeah. I get what you're saying, Shotgun. The game is the game. One day it'll be Ilya's time if he doesn't retire early. Exactly. Yeah, Dana said Paddy Ilya not happening. He's like, why the fuck did he go? Dana has said Paddy Ilya is not happening. Interesting. I wonder if that's just going to be contract negotiations, Ron. Learn the hard way a decade ago not to have favorites. Sucks but hurts less than having a favorite and get KO'd brutally in the first round. And yet we're still all going to cry next month when we see Dustin Poirier finish. When we see Dustin Poirier's last fight, right? He really wants to milk another fight out of Paddy before sending him in there to the slaughterhouse. I think Paddy will fight Dariush or Gaethje. Look, I hope in a perfect world, it's Ilia Topuria versus Arman Tsarukyan and Paddy Pimblett versus Justin Gaethje. In a perfect world, that's what we'll get. And maybe that is what we're going to get. Maybe Dana White has already talked to Arman Tsarukyan, and there's a reason Arman Tsarukyan was the backup and weighed in at 155 pounds. And Dana White didn't tell Joe Rogan the plan. I still get attached to them. Shotgun has Shotgun has let life wear him down, that poor bloke. Yeah, fair. I get attached to the characters in a video game all the time. I really don't get as worked up at fight results anymore. Yeah, I still feel it, but shit happens. It's a brutal game. Don't bring Poirier into this. There you go. I don't really care for Dustin Poirier. I love Dustin Poirier. I just remember Moicano lost to Dariush. What a fucking loser. And now I have to eat 12 hot dogs tomorrow. God fucking damn it. They might just give it to Gaethje. They're not going to give it to Gaethje. They shouldn't give it to Gaethje. They might give it to Gaethje. It's the UFC. Who the fuck knows what they're going to do? I hope that they don't give it to Gaethje. Oh, fuck. Chat. I'm done. I'm tapped out. That's enough. That's enough. I've been streaming since the prelims. I appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to have some food. I got to film the fight recap, and then I want to watch this pay-per-view. This pay-per-view was fucking amazing. If Arman had to get back in line, it isn't because of putting a legit injury. If Arman had to get back in line, it isn't because of pulling out for a legit injury. Yeah, I think they saw that he could have taken a cortisol injection, and he would have been a lot better. Arman looked spooked by the power. He did look a bit spooked. Great fights. Amazing fight night. Go relax. I'm going to relax. I'm going to relax. Boys, fight night was amazing. The card was amazing. The chat was amazing. I appreciate you guys being here. I really do. I really do. It was fucking amazing. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for chatting and interacting so much. I really, really appreciate it. It was a fucking amazing, it was a phenomenal fucking card. I don't know how I'm going to recap it. It was so fucking good. How do you recap that? It was so fucking good. Great stream. See you guys next time. Shiloh, try not to get banned off YouTube, mate. But thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I want to wrap this up so I can just go back and watch the card. Like, I'm so excited to go back and watch this card. I'll never financially recover from my picks were horrible. My picks were absolutely horrible, but I don't care. It was a phenomenal card. Charles lied to his son. That's hurtful. But yeah, we'll talk about it more tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow eating 12 hot dogs. After work, I'll go live. I'll go to the grocery store. I'll go to Woolies and get some hot dogs. We'll be live tomorrow. And, yeah, just thank you guys so much for joining me on this stream. It was an amazing stream. I hope you guys have a great night. I'm going to make my post-fight recap. Then I'm going to go chill on the couch and watch it back. Really good. Really good. I don't know what else there is to say. Thank you guys so much for joining me. What time do you reckon tomorrow? Probably around 3:30, 4 o'clock. I've got to fix a garage ceiling. So maybe around 3:30, 4 o'clock tomorrow, I reckon. I've got to put a garage ceiling back up. Maybe earlier. We'll see. I'll let you guys know how my day's going in the Discord. You picked Royval and Moicano, didn't you? I did. I picked Royval and Moicano. And Lima. And Lima. And Lima. And Kai Kara France. I went horrible on my picks. Horrible. But it doesn't matter. We'll save all that for the recap. I'll try and condense my thoughts into something for a recap, and then we'll chill out and order a kebab. See you, boys. Thank you so much for joining me. Amazing card. Amazing weekend of fights. Eternal was really good. If you need something to watch, go back and watch Eternal from last night. It's on Fight Pass. And until then, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's stream. I want to thank you so much. Yeah, that's that. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's stream where I eat 12 hot dogs. I'm on the hot dog stream tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, love from Texas, love from Australia to all of you guys. I appreciate you guys being here. Leave a like on your way out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much.